Moshi, good morning. Hopefully, we're able to have a slightly better day than yesterday. Although I am fully expecting to have a phone call still ruin my day. I'm sure they are tuning in live right now, just waiting to get that all happening. I'm sure of it. So, but hopefully we can play a little bit of this. The reason I am playing Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 2 Sisters Generation today is because I'm actually going to try and listen to my own advice. And later tonight, when I'm away from Fortnite with the child, with the son, that I will be actually able to play Trails Through Daybreak and get around all those areas and talk to people so that I don't have to waste time on Friday. Tomorrow. Friday. It's Friday. Is she still around, Rebecca? Anyways, so that's the hope. So that's why we sort of, and I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping today I get something about my car as to the bajillions of dollars. Oh my God, that is so loud. I wasn't ready for that. My God. Jeez Louise. Yeah, okay. Well, I haven't seen that in a while. The overloaded encoding thing. My God. That was like a cyberpunk thing.
Birth2.
Anyway, now of all the things I cannot game. I understand you don't like being, you don't like a lot of things. You don't like me hitting the Windows button, apparently. Jeez Louise. Continue the game. There we go. Rom destroying a city. I played a game with another character named Rom. There was also another game I played with a General Ram. They were both really... no. Rom was just like a spider in Bloodborne that didn't really do anything, so I can't get mad at that thing, but... Stella's returned! That's always good. Let's see how well she's done. We'll just go visit the last station, and we should be pretty close to being finished with this. Rebeat Resort search done. Stone of Faith nurse attire. Let's grab it all, please. A gang mask and pre-order campaign. Increased odds to escape from battle. It looks like something you can use when creating plans. The gang mask. Sure. Where are we here? Well, there's a fair bit there. Alright, so make sure we do have the best of the best of the best sirs. Summer Stella's, Stone of Ye Faith. Morning bells. Sure. Yeah. Don't forget those bedpans, folks. That's the lovely work there. Okay, off you go. Alright. We got some new over here at this lovely little island of rock. A girl gunner wanted to join my party. She had a decent weapon, so I let her in. I also traded hunting cards. Must be my lucky day. She was super cute. Okay, in a lean box. The vestige of darkness. Game industry in darkness. This is by choice as well. That's all you had to say. Okay. Is there any quests we need to hand in? Yeah. Edge. Oh, I did see a done there. Oh. Okay. Good. Alright, so where are we heading? We got some stuff in Planet Neptune, and it looks like the Atari Mart. Are they allowed to use the word Atari? Maybe they paid the people. I don't know. Pork bowl. I love Neptunia's pork bowl. Cheap. Comes with miso soup. You like it too, right? Never had it. Should I have it? I don't. Where are we going? We're gonna go to Planet Neptune first. Speak with Messer Eno. This plan will change the items you find in your dungeon. I got 72 more of these. No problem. Yeah, in we go. Enter the Atari Marsh.
Let's go.
Oh, like just... Oh, I completely forgot about that. Finding hidden things. Oh my god. That's what happens when you hit a button by accident. You're like, oh my Lanta, what happened here? That's okay. Who could you play with? We don't know.
Leave it to me. This. I got you. Where's the patience?
Yeah, do we want to swap you out?
I want to rest for.
Oh, God. Why do you gotta go and attack Broccoli? Now she can't do attack things or whatever.
Let me hit you. I can go anytime. Off.
There you go. Get away with you right now. All right, take that. Hitting patch gathered. And some exuberant stuff. Wait, how do we see? Okay, yeah, there we go. We're seeing things. Oh, look at this. Give it a little bit of a wackadoodle.
I'll do my best.
Okay, so it just keeps them all swapped. Okay, all right. So she doesn't have anyone to swap with. That's fine by me. I feel bad. You know, do these things deserve to get killed? They're being safe. You know, they're wearing.
Please prepare yourself.
You know.
Sorry. It's my turn.
Helmets. Might be for other reasons, but.
Prepare yourself. You're hurt. Leave it to me.
Ow.
Where's the patient?
Where is the patient? We're finding him. Them.
It's my turn. Leave it to me. Prepare yourself. I can go anytime.
There we go. Just bash it.
Looks like my singing.
There we go. And I'm going to say right now, folks, I'm not going to make the mistake that I say every time we play this game. Like, oh, maybe I'll switch up the weapon. Maybe I'll do this. Maybe no, we're not. I'm keeping the most powerful weapon we have on. I'm going to avoid those big enemies because we're not supposed to really fight them until apparently we're level 80 to 2 bajillion. So rush combo for red.
Yay! This is my
rush combo for red. God, we'll be okay. The amused waltz was what it was. We don't have the points. Oh, we do. And just okay. Yeah. God. I have the gayest sneeze going around. Oh, hello. I got a little whack-a-doodle there.
I'll do my best.
The only thing I'm thinking about is maybe whether I want to put that other weapon on. The one that, you know, it's a little less, but it does hit more people. So that's the only one I was possibly thinking about.
I can't wait.
Just have her defend. Oh, she's taking big hits though. Okay, everyone except for her takes the big hits.
It hurts. Leave it to me.
All right, what do you want to do? You want to heal up red? Well, yeah, just that one. There you go. Whirl around, do a little fancy doo-wah or whatever, and Bob is indeed our uncle. Mantango spores. Beautiful. All right, let's change that equipment on Neppy. She's got a lot of weapons. Is it the Pippin? It is.
How do I look?
Look at that. That is a great weapon. Not as powerful, but still, it'll get the job done.
Success. Red's turn.
Red's turn. Yeah, so I should probably think logically here that if I'm going to be murdering multiple things here.
It's my turn. I got you. I can go anytime.
There it is. Yeah. Can you hit? I doubt you'll be able to hit all three, but
Yeah! I did it! I can't wait!
there you go.
This may hurt a bit. Do you want your shots?
Can we inject that thing with a little bit of NWO poison?
Leave it to me. There. I can go anytime. Here I come.
There you go. Okay, that'll work. A helmet and a Meowder whisker. Wishband. Low grass. These are all things we should know about, right? I don't even know what we're doing in the entire. Oh, did you want to have a chat, sir, ma'am?
We're gonna
Cat person.
Who should I?
Not that cat person. The other cat people.
So, who wants to
If you can just actually like hit the people, like I'd appreciate it. Like I really would.
Here I come. Please, I can't wait.
There, that's That's what we love seeing. That is what we love seeing.
This may hurt a bit. We're scruff.
You're what, Mr. Scruff? Okay, so there's a. So that's what we have to avoid is that plaid enemy. I don't know what he equals out to, but just avoid them at all costs. We don't want to bother with them because then what happens is Jordan bitches and moans about, like, you know, it being a tough fight, despite the fact that we would actually probably be okay with the tough fight. Just with Neppy.
Who wants to get beaten first?
Can you guys, like, actually, like, instead of missing things, like, 1,000 goddamn times, it'd be fantastic. I would love it.
This may hurt a bit.
There you go. That's a couple of wacked. Okay, don't everyone hit Compa.
Red's turn.
No, I don't want to do that. There you go.
This'll hurt. I'll do my
Come on, you couldn't have murdered it.
I'm gonna be invincible.
Single slice for Red.
Now,
Another one.
let's get going.
Goes in the power variety. So, ooh. See, I don't see it there. Yeah, again, maybe I'm missing things in regards. I don't know. Are we still going a good area? Yeah. As long as I'm finding new areas and new things. And people with helmets that may or may not be protecting of the penis.
Who should I play with?
I don't know.
This'll hurt. It's my turn.
Hit the broadside of a barn here, people.
Watch my moves. I can go anywhere.
Like that's all I ask here. Right? Like, I'm not asking for a lot.
If it hurts, leave it to me.
Never have, never will.
I can't wait. I need to calm myself. Here I come. It's my turn. This.
There we go. All right, murder that thing, and off we go to the set spot.
Eat this.
See, these things, like, without you attacking the the harder enemies, like it's actually rather doable. Like, this is where my argument sort of comes back of, like, I don't know why I wouldn't use a better weapon with Neppy, like, just because it's available, it's there.
Here I go. Hey! This may hurt a bit. Hit! What?
But
Out of my way.
it's been so long since I played the previous game, like, I couldn't remember if it was that particular way or not.
Level
Alright.
up.
SP attack. Rinforznado. Whatever that means. Black cat ears. Alright. Now we're gonna go back over here and maybe we should swap some of the. Okay, he's just gonna be in my way the entire time.
This over with quick.
Red's turn. Like, hit the broadside of the barns, please. My God.
Soul combination. Need to calm myself.
Like, what are you doing with yourselves?
Yeah, it hurts.
You see how many whacks she takes and you know, nothing? That's what we want.
What?
What?
Not yet.
No. What? No. What do you have? You have the Mecha Hey, Macarena.
Leave it to me.
Not close enough.
Prepare yourself.
Come on, hit the broadside, please. Please.
Here I come. Take this. Yeah.
I feel power flowing from within.
Alright. So stay away from that thing. Unless it comes after us, which I'm hoping it won't. Take the save. Off we go into the next area. So probably at some point. God, I hate fucking me in the ass. Probably drink my coffee.
Asking for it. My turn. Passing my baton here.
I will meet your
Who wants to get
expectations.
beaten first?
Who do you swap with?
You take the show.
Do your best. It's my turn. I'll do my best.
5 PB. Okay, that's good.
Yeah! There, where's the patient?
And I know you swap with
Wonder what'll happen.
broccoli.
I'll finish you this turn.
All right, there we go. What? There's just one enemy left? Just this thing?
Can you avoid this? There.
It's my turn. I can do this. I'm serious.
Not bad.
Sparkle. Just kidding.
I don't know if I want to swap them out or not. Maybe I do.
What's this?
Is that an eggplant?
Success. Who should I?
Yeah, we might want to swap them out for just for shits and giggles.
This will work. Leave it to me.
I mean, we're doing good damage, so
Prepare yourself. True demon slice. I'll do my best.
can you get all no? You can't.
I did it. Where's the patient? Let's rest a little bit. Tired.
Oh gee, okay, please don't do that. Okay, broccoli. What do you do to heal? Raises intelligence in men. All allies. I thought you had a heal. You don't have a heal? Oh no, you do. 80%. Okay, I don't need that much of a heal done.
Death to you. Death to you. Hip bump. I need to calm
There you
myself.
go. Can you get both of these here? I almost feel like just the.
Who wants to get beaten first? Out of my way. This soul combination.
Even having just this big giant weapon, even that still isn't. It's not big enough of
I'm fine.
a reason. So we'll just put in the Gehaburn anime version. There we go. So how if I want to swap out people? Is it battle formation? No. Lily rank? No. Coupling? Yeah, so I just want to swap out like broccoli for compa. Like, do I just
I want to
here? Okay.
more. It's
5
my
PB.
turn.
Leave it to me.
Cave for red. Get them out there, right? Put a little work in. All right, we still going the right way? Yeah. Just explore, Jordan. That's all we want to do here is devour the eggplant like a penis-looking vegetable. That's appreciated. You know, and still, you can still whack something pretty damn hard here. How come she's... Oh, I guess because the enemy is dead.
This. How simple.
I was like, why is she not getting to do her thing?
What song do you
That would be why. What song are we going to play? Can we...
What song
Text...
do you want to hear?
Gotta love tech support.
Here I go! I can do
My
this!
turn. How simple. How is this?
Is it broccoli?
Does she not have an EXE move?
I'll hit you!
You're gonna have to look into that. Cartesian Cat, hi! Why are you on the YouTube side of things? Not that I'm complaining. I like you coming in wherever you'd like to show up. So, how are you? Long time no see. Hope things aren't too bad. You cannot access Twitch, so you're here. Isn't that funny? You must be at work.
What's
Or at least, maybe you're in prison. I don't know. Prison and Twitch, not available there, maybe. But YouTube always is. Oh, you're in the Middle East! They don't allow Twitch in the Middle East? But they allow YouTube. Interesting. Well, how's the Middle East doing?
I'm sorry.
It's just not working. I don't know. It probably is something that they don't want. They don't want people to bother with, obviously.
My turn. There. How simple.
Just sitting by the pool.
What's
Now that sounds awesome.
I'll have you listen to my song!
It's like super hot. I assume you're in Saudi Arabia, right?
I'm serious!
I'll finish you this turn.
And when I mean super hot, like I mean both the pool and outside.
We can go anytime.
Alright, they had a penis colada. Good for you. I'm proud of you. 37 degrees. Yeah, that's hot. That is hot. Alright, well, now we're gonna go this way. Murder a flying pony.
Let's do our best.
Oh, Bahrain. Okay. Oh, because in Saudi Arabia, you probably wouldn't have been able to have a penis colada, right?
Yeah! I did it!
Whereas in Bahrain, you're allowed to have an alcoholic beverage.
My turn. Time to strike. Time to strike.
Ordered a club sandwich and a slushie. Can't for that. Can't what? Can't. I said can't. I said can't. What?
Here.
Exactly.
Stop it!
All right, that tickled.
I go!
Can't wait. There we go. Words.
Strike. There. Can you avoid?
We'll get there eventually, right?
You, death to you! Hip bump! I'm gonna be in!
Well, live it up over there, cat.
Looks like my
Enjoy yourself. That's what I'll say. Ooh, was that a weapon I saw for somebody? Again, I'm assuming it won't be anything good, but the Rab Scuttle. What is that going to be? Nepgear upgraded the basic beam cutlass into an anti-air blade, capable of slicing even reinforced teleportation ships. That is not going to do it. You know, God damn it, TKS. You know, I will say I do love the ability for me to ban people, but I don't know what it is about Kick the last couple days with all these people just showing up and wanting me to buy their things. But I appreciate that I can just ban them right from my chat here. That's
I can
great.
go anytime!
Just arrived. Well, yeah, enjoy. Is your boyfriend working and you're just stuck by the pool?
I go
My
begin!
turn.
What a life, eh?
I can't wait!
It's my turn. Time to strike. Can you avoid this?
What song do you want to hear? Is it Broccoli's turn? You
Is it Broccoli's turn? It's always Broccoli's turn somewhere.
prepare yourself!
Level up.
And we're getting some levels here. That's great. All right, and an event. Save the game. God dang it. All right. Wait, if I like bypass the event, can I? Okay, no, there's no bypassing that.
Damn. I didn't think they'd have a way to reverse it so quick.
No!
Stop with the crybaby antics.
You know what's funny, Kat? With the World Cup going on
Oh, wait.
in Canada, the USA, and Mexico,
Perfect for this.
it's funny to see on social media. We get a little bit of this in Canada. We're not as bad as America for it.
Where do you stick it?
But
Don't move.
you have all the Americans going on like, how on earth are all these Europeans coming on over to see the World Cup? Are they rich? Like, how do they afford to have a whole month off and just travel? And like,
Yeah.
it's just like, you know, all of the comments are from Europeans, or, you know, like, hey, it's funny when, like, you know, a company actually thinks about it, you know, from a human being perspective of like, people have vacation time that isn't limited to 2 weeks, you know, actually they pay, like for someone like myself,
Right!
if something like that came along that I wanted to actually see, like, I'm a salaried worker,
Okay.
so if I could,
Nah,
I mean, I have enough time where I could have
enemies.
a
Got
month
it?
or two off, but getting it all at once would be the tough thing. But I'd be, you know, I wouldn't miss a paycheck type of thing. It'd all be fine for me. But it's funny seeing everyone sort of bitch and moan about like how they just don't understand how they're just getting
Rash.
sleazed
Ram!
by the man
Well, it
and the
ran out of
company.
energy.
Like, you know, how, and then the other thing I guess is the tipping.
Used it for nothing.
So all these places, especially I guess in New York, have added like the 20% convenience fee because Europeans don't tip, because it's not really a thing over there. I wish we had that here. Hello, biscuits. How are you?
Lady.
Um,
Give us a command.
but yeah, it's funny that they're like, oh, they don't understand. It's like, no, like a tip is a tip. It's supposed to be like something that you get if you do a good job, not just expectations. But hey,
This is
Here we are.
comedy gold! The idiot practically brainwashed herself! I couldn't have asked for
it is funny. It
Go
is.
and kill those broads.
Yes, boss lady.
Biscuits, I was gonna ask you, how did your
What do we do now?
how did your interview go
Forcing them into
the other day?
submission is our only choice now. Scrubbing their brains clean comes later.
Right. It might hurt a little, but we promise this will help you in the end, Ramen Ram.
Do I have to face Ram and Rom?
True barrage is
Ram Rom?
Anytime.
Oh no. I mean, I do. They look adorable though. Well, HDD on.
CPU candidate next year has arrived.
A lot of Americans just don't have a broadened horizon. Do you think that's by design? Like, are they stubborn? Like, you're like almost the perfect person to ask, because you were born an American. You've now found a better life over in Europe, and you've essentially broadened your horizons. I mean, I don't want to say, like, I feel like someone like Biscuits, she is someone who is very well aware of the broadened horizons that are available outside of the American bubble. You can't always just escape, type of thing, and sometimes things work, but it's I feel like there's a lot of closeted people in that country, unfortunately. God damn it, how many times do I gotta ban you damn people? This is getting redonkulous. I could have sworn I just banned you already, but alright. They try to gatekeep the rest of the world. I mean, they can sometimes get away with that, for sure. Both of them went okay, hoping to hear on Monday. That's good. That's good. I thought you only had one. Were they... I know you said one was for like a hybrid gig, which wasn't really the best hybrid thing, and then was another one fully remote. I was told in Italy that to tip someone is kind of seen as an insult to the owner of the restaurant because it insinuates that they're not... But isn't that exactly what it is? Like, not to mention for Italy, but I mean, like, a lot of the comments that I was talking with Kat, like, from Europeans, it's just like, for why tipping is sort of seen as mandatory, even though it's a tip. Like, don't call it a tip then, right? But we've talked about this before, like, your minimum wage, and especially for servers, bartenders, wait staff, and all that, is a lot lower than what is typical for any other job, right? Like, so here in Ontario, they changed that, which sort of bothers me with the tipping stuff, because we used to sort of be similar to the States, of where, like, everyone had a minimum wage, and then there was like a server bartender minimum wage. It wasn't as low as like the $2 that I've heard in America, but it was, it was a few dollars less than what proper minimum wage was. And now it doesn't exist anymore. Everyone across the board, pretty much in Ontario, makes $20 an hour. Maybe it's 17, 18. But like, we sort of thought like getting away from that was going to be away from the tipping thing, because now everyone's making a proper decent wage. Is it living wage? No, but it isn't a thing. But yeah, like, it's something that you just sort of got to deal with, unfortunately, living in North America, right? Is just, it's seen as an expectation, unfortunately. Can't reach good old Nep. Can we reach? Oh yeah, can we? Ah, that's what we're talking about.
Multiple beam launcher. Not bad. It's my turn now. Let's see.
Cold Sanctuary. Please don't do things like that to me. You're hurting me. In the Netherlands, I will tip a little bit if it's a large group or a small restaurant. For example, I was with a group of 12 and the bill was $611, made it to $620. They said thank you. And oh my god. So the other like terrible thing is like, they changed it in Quebec. Quebec is sort of like a weird place. It's a little bit further ahead than the rest of the country somewhat. I also hate having to tip on top of tax, which is also a thing here. So like, when you get your bill, so like, the expectation on like that large bill of $611 would have been 15 to 20% on top of what the tax. They just give you, here's the grand total. And it's like, oh my god, I'm being taxed upon a tax. But that's Canada. Anyhow, it is what it is.
Time to strike. Time to strike.
Nothing is it, broccoli?
Come on, broccoli, get on in there.
To you. Bump. This is nothing.
It's my turn.
What do you got? Ascend to Heaven with these painful guitar notes. Oh, that was the new one. Like an acoustic assault originating from 5 feet and a wonderful strumming. So that looks like that might hit multiple peeps. not enough, but why not?
Rinforzando!
It's always been so weird to me that the people in those industries aren't paid better. They're literally waiting on you hand and foot, bringing you food, shit you need to survive, and yet we, as a collective society, not only don't pay them well, but we treat them like garbage too. And I've seen the argument, so like, I almost think like my example of what I said earlier of like, it doesn't just make it go away. So like, where I live, like in Ontario, where they've changed the minimum wage to be for everyone, again, not a living wage, but it still makes it better. The tip didn't go away. So like the problem would be is like, okay, if out of nowhere you decided as a collective, like, okay, we're gonna pay everyone a decent wage, would they still expect the tip? I think that's the problem, right? Because like now you're spending a lot more money paying everyone. Most likely all of the food and everything has had to rise in price because the owner has to pay them out more money, and then you're still expected to pay a tip on top. I think it's just ingrained in our society, unfortunately, that I don't know if we'll ever get rid of it. It has to be a collective, of course. Cave's super move. Please note that this is uncalled for barrage that will even turn despair into nothingness. Oh, fancy.
Black Label!
I can see people telling restaurant workers to get a better job or do something more productive, and it's like, who the hell is going to bring your cheeseburger, fries, and Coke, Karen? Because clearly you're at least a little too lazy to cook every single meal for yourself, so who the fuck is going to do it then? Yeah, exactly. And, or on the other end of it, some of these people who do work in some decent restaurants are making good coin, right? Like, it is like, I hate the description of a real job. Like, it's unfortunate, like, you know, to me, there still is, like, you know, something like a retail or your fast food should generally be for your high school or your younger kids, you know, looking to get into the workforce and experience. And it's always unfortunate where, you know, you always see someone slightly older that's working there. But, you know, a job's a job, better than being out on the street, I guess. But, yeah, like some of these people, you know, if you work at a high-end restaurant, you're gonna make a pretty good amount of money. Like, you'd be silly not to, essentially, would be my opinion, not to do it. Let's see if we can get rid of our friend here.
My sword dance!
The Mirage Dance.
Nothing. Ouchie. Ouchie.
A lot of ouchies. Alright, they're done. I think if it's a collective decision that comes down to the very top, like a federal law stating service industry workers will now be paid X amount and that tipping in America is no longer an expectation because of this new law that will protect these workers and make sure they're paid appropriately. I don't know, I can dream, Harold. Wait, what's the Harold part? I love that, but like, I can dream, Harold. But there are plenty of waiters and bartenders who work without tips in Europe. Who would have thought? Yeah, I think it's a bigger conversation to have just in regards of like, life needs to be a little bit cheaper to live right now, right? Everyone's just getting absolutely rinsed through everything, and it just sort of sucks.
Resonate, my song of valor!
Is that it? Not bad.
Oh, can you reach over there? Oh, that's a heal. We don't quite need a heal. I love the little noise she makes when she walks around.
Let's see what will work. Is it my turn already? Take this!
Oh, that's from a YouTube animation. Okay. That is a little funny little statement right there.
My turn.
Oh, yeah. Heal an enemy skills?
Resonate, my song of valor!
Is that it?
I'm Giant Tornado!
Giant Tornado.
I'll finish you this turn.
Let's do that again. Yeah, the next stream title. I Can Dream, Harold. I'll have to run that by the missus.
I will have you savor the ultimate in barrages.
How's Mass Effect going? Did you play that earlier, or did you, is my Discord lying to me?
This is the end.
No, you said you were about, give or take, 4 or 5 hours in, so... No, for being a boss fight, you know, they don't seem to be overly too powerful. You wish Puds was here? I could use a YouTube friend. Biscuits, can you go over to YouTube?
We have won.
Someone needs a friend over there. Cartesian Cat. She's in Bahrain. And Twitch apparently will not open up for her over there, so... She needs a friend indeed.
Level up! Yay! My level went up!
It's going well. I'm about 8 hours in. Probably going to play more today. Just got released from the Citadel, so now I can fully explore. It's really funny, like, I want to stream that game again, like, from start to finish, play 1, 2, and 3. But I don't know if the new edition... Like, I just remember going around to the Citadel, and part of my, like, going around talking to everybody, and like, I'm sort of remembering all the shitty things I really didn't like about that particular game. Like, I loved the story, I didn't like, you know, all the scanning that you had to do, over at, the Citadel to find all those little robots. But yes, you know, I guess a lot of things do take place at the Citadel, I guess. And swap over after you're done making breakfast. There you go, Cat. We'll get you a friend over there. Toy Story 5 came out already?
Share a site
I
now.
wonder if my son will be interested in that. I think he's more interested in the new Minion movie, I believe. So I never played the original. Did the original have fast travel in the Citadel? I feel like it did.
Recognize us, Ron?
But now that you're making... I don't think it did. Maybe it didn't. Maybe that was part of the problem.
What a relief. They both seem back to normal.
And then there's the...
Okay, this sucks. Stay and get close.
There's the scanning of the planets and going down to a... Like, you haven't reached that point, but, like, going to a planet on that stupid rover they give you. That became a little terrible. Like, I don't know if they fixed that type of stuff. Oh, God!
Here he comes. You broads are gonna answer to Sir CFW. Trick now.
There's fast travel makes every... I bet it does.
Another weirdo. Or, wait, isn't that? Yes.
How is Fem Shep's voice in that one? I only ever played as male Shep. Or John Shepard, I believe his name was.
What happened here was like, you know, not my fault, so...
They had flaming hot Cheetos, popcorn, and Mountain Dew slushies there at the cinema. That sounds fancy.
Yeah, totally. You're gonna clobber these dumb broads, right?
Haggard fiends!
Haggard fiends, what?
Dare you raise your wrinkly hands against these poor defenseless cutie pies!
Okay, fair enough, you know.
Cutie pies?
Yeah, cutie pies.
It's your fault for using...
Not PewDiePie, not him, cutie pies.
Oh.
You accidentally booked a fancy private cinema. Was that expensive?
My poor little...
Jane's not bad, but it's what you expect from an older game. Okay, so her name's Jane. Is that a big tongue? What's happening here?
Yucky! Don't!
The hell are you doing, you psycho?
Yeah, boss! That's really freaking weird.
But this is how you clean and heal wounds, is it not?
That is a tongue, and that is not wrong. That's how you clean.
Stop it! I'm gonna Ralph. Ooh!
$100 for 2? I haven't been to the movies in a little bit, but if you got the popcorn and drinks on top of the 2 tickets,
Another compact little...
that's about right. If you were to get a fancy cinema, like, I feel like if, like I said, the last time I'm trying to think of the last movie I saw with my
Can you hurry up?
wife and son. It was something last year. I'm trying to think. I think it was one of the Minion movies again.
But...
But that, like, you're easy dropping, like, just for your standard movie theater. Call it, I think, 15 to 20 bucks
Totally cool.
for the ticket per person.
Least of my worries right
Kids' tickets maybe 10 to 15. And then, you know, you're getting rinsed for the popcorn
ruined.
and the drinks and candy. Like, it's a $100 day, easy, absolutely easy.
Cover their health.
Recliners and blankets and table service.
It's unfair to fight at a clear advantage.
Yeah, they do have those here. I haven't been to one of those
No match for me.
those ones here, but they do have them where you get table service and
Yourself is such a weird
whatnot. I always thought that'd be really weird having table service, like, because
curve cancels out any cool.
you generally want like a quiet atmosphere and just someone always walking around asking you if they could get you anything else. I would assume they're not asking you. I'm assuming you get some type of tablet and you can just pick and choose. There's no real interruptions.
Now I shall show my prowess to both my cutie pies and you old hat.
Wolf and you usually spend close to $100 for the two of us at a movie. Tickets are like 15, then yeah, I mean, and to be fair, food and drink is where they make their profit, right? Like I've always known that like the movies aren't where they essentially QR code in the chair. Okay, so that's all right. So they're just bringing in your shit.
I'm sorry. I will be serious now. Processor unit complete.
What would we like to do here? Yeah, the Mirage Dance. Just start it off right. You can hit a button at yours if you want service during the movie, but they do all of it beforehand. Okay, well at least that's somewhat. At least it's still respectable. Blow max power flames from an extended option. Yeah, do that.
I'll shoot you with my options.
Is it
Not a lot of damage, but enough. I don't know if I want to throw in. You can stay behind in case someone does need to be healed.
what do you want to hear?
What do you got? Okay, you got those. No skills there.
Heavenly sound!
$65 a month for a cinema subscription for 2. Unlimited movies for 2 per month. That sounds about right. That doesn't sound too terrible. And a 50% discount on drinks and snacks. Yeah, that sounds reasonable, actually. What is wrong with you? I don't know what is wrong with you. I need to see what that thing means. I don't know. Guess I'll just have to deal with it.
It's my turn.
My turn. My germs.
I'll shoot you with my options.
Go about once a week to the Bioscoop. Or Bioscope? No, Bioscoop? Can't remember how to say it again. I ruined it.
Yeah!
I think it was Bioscope.
Right there.
It's my turn.
Oh, almost done. Almost done.
Here I go! Yeah!
There!
Lick, lick.
Ah! Is it Broccoli's turn yet?
It is Broccoli's turn, and you actually get to heal somebody. Neppy. Thank you for being a friend, Biscuits. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is through. You're a friend and a confidant.
I'm serious!
Boom, boom, boom. And if you went to YouTube, well, Cartesian Cat would appreciate it. You two could be the best of friends in America, but you're not there anymore because you are in Bahrain.
I can go anytime!
I should have had some brekkie. I should have, absolutely. No skills. God dang it. Do I just want to go on for the big wackadoo or what? Or just do, This seems to do it.
Ow! That one stung.
Oh, you can't be missing those big hits either. That's another shit in my coffee.
Heavenly sound!
Do I even know Bahrain? I am aware that it is a country in the Middle East. They have an F1 race there. It's very hot. That's about all I know about Bahrain. My knowledge of Bahrain is very limited.
Moving back.
It's a very small country between Saudi Arabia and is it Qatar or Qatar? I've heard both. Just sort of similar to the problem of like where people say Iran and Iraq, but it's Iran, Iraq. That is accurate. Okay. I like to be accurate about very wrong things, essentially. Anyone need to be healed? Makara beam? Sure.
Here I go! Makara beam!
Yuatar. Nailed it. Quatar?
Prepare yourself!
Is everyone just extremely rich over there? Just all the oil money? Is everybody a prince in some way, shape, or form?
My obedience forever.
Broccoli with the wind.
Broccoli could have won myself.
You flew to Istanbul and then here, the good old Netherlands. Like guitar, but with a ka at the end instead of the gi. So, Qatar.
Level up!
Neppy with the Blitz combo, Blitz Saber.
Level
Losing Demon.
I
Probably don't have all of the points to be put into this anyways, so it doesn't matter. Currency! Is one of the strongest in the world. What do they use over there?
What?
No way! Boss, what gives?
Do they just like, they just have like little tiny like vials of oil and they just exchange those back and forth for other things? Is that what they do?
I feared.
It blows your mind every time you pay for something here.
Such cuties. But this was
The Barani Diner.
till next time.
Hey! Wait for me, boss!
no running! Ugh!
They're gone.
What are we, around a pool? No running?
Yeah,
Don't want anybody to slip and fall here.
then one.
I just want to know if you two are okay, Ramen Ram. Uh-huh. I can walk. Goody! The sure site worked!
All right, do we have Ram and Rom back again?
Caused a lot of trouble. You didn't do it. It's all that pervert's fault. Yeah, don't worry about a thing.
With that over, let's get back to the Basilicom. I bet the Oracle is beside herself with worry.
10 dinar is 23 euros, 26 US dollars, and 37. Jesus Christ. Our poor Canadian economy.
Take me with you?
So everything looks cheap, but it's mad expensive. Giant ruins. Cat! Hey look, you're talking cat. Twins are something else. Yeah? Meow? Meow? It's about to run off into the twins instead. It's close. You ordered a cocktail for 6 dinar, which is about 14 euros. That sounds, I mean, that's expensive, but I mean, if you're at a place that's generally
Can I decide where to go?
really nice, that's, you know, that's all right. Like, you're not at a, you know, some terrible pub where, you know, your pint is going to cost you $4 type of thing, right? Nothing else to go to? All right.
You're safe. Oh, thank heavens. Sorry.
All's well that ends well. We're all done here.
Words cannot express my gratitude. There's no need. But about the deal we made, will you let Ramen...
You bought a fancy silk oriental rug, paid 70 for it, haggled down from 105, ended up paying 170 euros
for you girls.
for a silk rug.
Not
Fuck me.
the bad guys were taking all our shit. Besides,
I love that word, oof. Oh, God.
Uh-huh. Your choice, huh?
We want to.
I tell you, Biscuits, I don't know if that's part of your everyday vocabulary, but I remember On Wings of Wind being in here before, and just, you know, you talk about something and also just mentioning oof. Just,
Licked you?
Please don't ask.
I know, we gotta see this rug.
Nepgear helped us again. I want to help.
Gotta put it in the Discord, show this off.
Rom.
Maybe I could help her a little. But just a teeny tiny bit, though.
So who's watching the cats when you're, while you're away?
About this. Yeah. Uh-huh. Then I can do nothing to stop you. Please take care of.
Or do you just allow the cats to, I mean, you know, it's now their home,
Okay,
right? So,
I will. They'll
fend
be
for
a huge
themselves.
help, I know it.
To be fair, you bought some small silk rugs last time and the quality's amazing, so this was your second time there. Okay. Oh, pet sitter, very nice.
Do my best.
Rom and Ram have been at it. Rom learned Rom and Ram. Ram learned Rom and Ram. I have never been more confusing. Linked attacks are activated through coupled characters. Link with multiple characters to unleash a hyperdimensional EXE drive, sorry. Coupling and formation attacks. Okay. Pretty easy to find someone who wants a free place to stay in Amsterdam for a few days. Hey, and you know what?
Hello?
Of the best of things, like, hey, and by the way, you just have to watch these cats, but cats watch themselves, so all essentially you gotta do is make sure that their food bowl is full and their water's full, right? And pet them once in a while, right? And you'll be fine. Enjoy the TV and enjoy this and enjoy that, you'll be good. When we moved, not that we had to get too many, like, well, you know, we have hardwood here, but we wanted to have a couple of area rugs. And, like, I think that's the one thing that you never really realize how expensive rugs are. Like, I mean, I didn't spend a fortune on anything. I just bought a couple of cheap stuff on Amazon, to be honest. But I was like, oh, like, I would see those rug stores there, like, in a shitty mall. And you're like, how on earth? There's never anybody in there. And then you realize it's like, oh, they sell one rug and they've probably paid for their rent for the month. Or it's a front for something. That's always my assumption. Just like those mattress stores. Who the hell's buying mattresses all the time? Nobody. It's a front.
To this Eastwar, Rom and Ram have decided to come with us and help out.
How fortuitous.
You could even choose the one with pet sitting experience. Hey, there you go.
Wait, but my caller ID said, is this Kay?
Hold on. I just gotta swap out Oriole's food so Coco doesn't eat it all. I'm a little shocked that I haven't heard. I mean, I dare I even bring it up. I'm a little shocked I haven't even heard
Smile to my face to know that you remember
from my dealership yet to tell me the terrible news
Calling from Eastwar
of how much it's going to cost.
I'm really confused right now.
I had a few meetings to attend.
If you were gainfully employed, you'd be absolutely hitting you up, Cat, to find some cool piece that you could send you money and buy and ship. I feel like the shipping would probably be more than
Did something happen?
the cost of the actual rug, maybe.
She's gone missing.
Or getting just random things, that too.
But it appears she got involved in some incident.
That sounds serious. Do you know if you need?
It's actually 3 rugs of the same design for 170 euros. I wanted to have the length, so 3 silk rugs, 60 by 90 centimeters.
So
Careful using that metric around the Americans, Cat. You'll confuse them.
Okay, we'll head straight to last station.
What is that? That's like a
That's the situation, everyone. We've got.
small rug, isn't that? Like a 2 foot by 3 foot type of thing?
Pretty sure I warned you to stop agreeing to things before.
Shipping would absolutely murder your wallet's asshole, but worth it.
Goodness, you did, huh? I got.
Oh, it's for your land. Okay.
Again. Gigi is starting to act more and more like Nep Nep, huh? let's go and find Uni. No time
Which
to.
is also your laundry room. Events. Anything new? New Plan Neptune. Wrote a slash fic about Nepex Noir. I was surprised to see the vice chairman redraw Noir to resemble her. Could that mean? No, there's no way. How big is your house over there in the world of the Netherlands? Like square footage wise, don't use that weird meter stuff that no one will understand. Ram? Yeah, we need, I guess I gotta like couple them together. Yucky slobbery tongue, ew! Nepgear? May I have a word? I seem to recall the twins mentioning something that I simply cannot get out of my mind. Something they said? What was it? I believe it was in reference to being licked, or something. Ah, that. I cannot get the image out of my mind. Please, I must know what happened. If you insist. Their entire bodies? With a 6-foot tongue? How very lewd. They were both very upset about the whole deal, and rightfully so. Such a vile act should not go unpunished. Still, what an oversight on my part. I had no idea one's love could be expressed in such a manner. Wait, what? Oh, nothing at all. Mina, we're home. We're home. Welcome back, girls. My, look at you, both covered with dirt. Me and Rom made some pretty sweet mud castles at the city park. It was this tall. We made a moat, too. The two of you still going off and on about such childish things. Why don't we go and take a bath together? Okay, I like baths. Better than a tongue lashing. You already bought your own Aladdin-style oil lamp last time. Fully functional. Where, obviously, a genie pops out, right? Not today. I won't. I'll rinse you nice and gentle and as if it were licking the suds off you. Don't use the lick word. I really just hope she meant that as an expression. Alright, the Lily rank between Neppy and Rom has increased. Well, Mina bought us a new console. 3D screen? Neat. Alright, I guess party? Coupling? Well, so now we have too many people, so now we just gotta, like...
Finally, my turn!
So, okay, so... Rom is a better fit for her. Or if we wanted to just literally just put Ram and Rom together.
I'll do my best. Finally, my turn!
I feel like you have to give them a whirl. Alright, now we have cave, or would red be better? Red would be better. Okay. Alright. I don't know what they do. Let's see what their equipment is.
How is it?
White wand. Hades bangle. Squint too hard and you may misread Hades for rabies. I hate when that happens.
How is it?
Throw that on. In there. Alright. Next time Kat's in Bahrain, she's gonna show up at the post office with just a giant box of goods. They're gonna be like, cool, that'll be $3,000. And Wolf will wonder why I'm suddenly selling a kidney. I feel like, you know, you can get maybe a 100K or so for a kidney in the proper market biscuits, and you have 2 of them, right? So just make sure you don't sell both. From Japan to the Netherlands, you sent 2 big boxes for $300. I mean, that's, you think of that, like, that's probably cheaper, even if they, like, you know, cheaper than taking on the airplane or trying to have it, right? Far better. What do you got? You got,
How do I look?
I think it's gonna up that intelligence. Nope. Nope. Yeah, just might not 2 weeks in till days, but still airmail. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Alright, we're all done there. I think we just check the guilds. See if there's any new quests. Ruler of Dreams! Again, anything that will drop our foire. And I wouldn't be worried about but the length of time, about a case of wine from a vineyard in Florence to ship, and it took a full month to get here, and if it cost me 70 extra to ship there. But again, you know, that's, you know, you got what you wanted, right? Like, I know, it's like, I remember our time in Disney where many moons ago, you know, they know they're getting people from around the world to visit that place. And I remember, like, they're pretty upfront about, like, hey, look, don't worry about having to take this home on the airplane with you and have to shove it in your, you know, and get something broken or ruined, right? I remember we looked at a few pieces, like, there were some really nice art pieces that you could get. Like, there's, like, a place where you can watch people drawing Mickey Mouse and all that stuff, and there's some art you can buy. And I was looking at some stuff, and I was like, oh, like, that'd be nice to just have, you know, and it wasn't overly terribly expensive. And I remember, like, they would ship anywhere worldwide, and it wasn't terribly expensive. And, like, that was, like, the type of thing, like, okay, they know what they're doing here. Like, you know, it can go a long way instead of shoving it in your goddamn, you know, luggage and hoping about it. It is 5 o'clock somewhere. I should go and grab that. Give me a second there, please, Cartesian Cat. Sapporo, or a craft beer. Those, or a Carlsberg. I do have Carlsberg, I think. Carlsberg, Sapporo, or a craft. I'll let you decide. Thank you, Biscuits, for the 5 o'clock somewhere. It's always appreciated. Always, always, always. Apparently it's a big decision. Sapporo, thank you. Need to get me a Sapporo glass again. It's been too long. Stream was a bit behind. No, it's okay. Yeah, it's that. As I said, that is my all reliable. Absolutely. 860 square feet. I've always been a person. I've said this before. I think everyone always just thinks in their head that they want some giant, like, 2,500 square foot house. And then I sit there and I think to myself, especially as you become an adult and you have to care for a house that big. Like, our apartment is just over or just under 1,000 square feet or whatever. And it's like, it's just the perfect space, I think, for enough. for like a small family of 3. Like, just, you know, everything is there. Like, what I like, you know, would I like to have some giant, you know, nice little, you know, big basement, you know, watch me, but like, oh, I don't know, like, just wouldn't want to have all that space to clean, for crying out loud. Unless, of course, the price was right, type of thing, but still. There's always something weird about the... I always see, again, usually Reddit, Twitter, stuff like that. I don't know why I'm seeing this. Why is there such a big, giant push in America over people bitching, generally older people, the boomers, of why they have to pay property tax? Like, their assumption somehow is associated with they've paid off their Sarasota McMansion, and so they somehow assume, like, oh, if my house is paid off, I shouldn't have to pay for property tax anymore. I'm being hosed. And like, I'm like, are you not understanding what property taxes pay for? Like, I guess not. But yeah, and unfortunately, everything that sort of gets marketed in down south usually, unfortunately, comes up here too, and people start questioning everything. That would be the one thing that would scare me as a homeowner, is the property tax. Like, after COVID, and, you know, we're not the only city that's been stuck in it. So, like, me as a renter, I don't have to worry about that, which is nice. But, like, they've had to, like, jack up the rates, and they're still running short. So, like, you know, a couple years with a lot of the population not working really fucked over a lot of things and put a lot of things on the back burner. And now that everything's sort of back to normal, they're like, okay, like, now we have to pay for all these things that we did the last 2 years or so, and that comes with a cost, and everyone's losing their mind because, like, you know, property taxes went from like 3% to like 9%. Like, that would be one thing, like, yeah, you don't really have a battle over type of thing. The only thing you're missing in your life is a lazy boy and air conditioning. Yeah, it is. I will say that is the really nice thing I appreciate. It's having central air in this place. It is really nice not have to worry about putting those stupid window banger units in. That, although they worked really well, they're loud, obnoxious, and, you know, if you ever want to open a window, you can't, type of thing. So it's nice to be able to do that type of stuff. You guys don't have lazy boys over in the Netherlands? You can't just get yourself a big fancy chair? I feel like you're paying a lot just for the name there, but I will say, I feel like we've all sat in our dad's or grandparents' lazy boy and just sat back and had a good little enjoyment. Hey, I know you girls. Welcome back to Last Station. Who are you again? Oh, God, you got me already? I gave you the info when you were looking for Hermitite. Oh, you're that old guy. I'm really quite young in non-anime years, but I take it you're here about Lady Uni? Do you know where she is? Yeah, the Oracle asked me to find information, and I believe I came across a solid lead. Wait, how are you and the Oracle on speaking terms? Well, we have more pressing matters at hand, so let's focus on those, shall we? Do you know if Uni is safe? Where is she? She was trying to confiscate all of the R4 chips that were spread throughout Last Station. Then a few days ago, we got reports of an inhuman shadow arguing with Lady Uni. It was overheard that the two planned to settle their debate at a place called Mid Company. Lady Uni has been missing ever since. Well, then that could mean she lost the fight? We have to go save her. She might be seriously hurt. That's why I've been waiting here. I could never survive in that hostile area alone. We understand. We're gonna go. Please be safe, Uni. Alright. Needs a cup holder, though. When we were like, we've yet to buy one. We went couch shopping. We just really haven't found something that we want to put in our space, really. But that's another thing that, like, it's pretty much in every single couch. Like, they all have these USB things. They're all couches plugging in and cup holders and all this stuff. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, is this like what it is?
I want to go someplace fun.
You haven't had anything other than central air since you moved out of your parents' house. I grew up in the back room of the house where the single window air unit didn't really reach your room, so I baked every single summer. I will never go back to that. So that's what I was trying to figure out when Miss Rainbow Sparkles was in here last, of like,
Where are we going?
if her house didn't have central air. I think she did, but I couldn't imagine that. Like when I grew up, like I grew up in an apartment my whole life, but we always had an air conditioner unit in the window in every room, so like everyone was
Where are we going?
comfortable. I could never imagine a summer where, like, you know, someone just gets to swelter or whatever. That'd be a disaster.
Let's see.
Tomorrow's gonna be 38 degrees. The government has issued code red for the country. What does that mean? That just no one gets to go to work?
Where to go?
Your room would get over 90 degrees some days and your parents would bitch at me to just leave your door open. I was like, I want privacy because I'm a preteen teenage girl. Yeah, I could not win. The name's Falcom. I'm just your stereotypical adventurer. Are you? Guess we'll find out. When I'm back, I'll be back to a sensible 22 degrees, thank God. Yeah. Yeah, that's sort of the thing going. Like, you see a lot of people, like, was it Italy? I thought I saw is getting like a giant heat wave over the next 2 weeks at the beginning of July, it's looking like, or something. And they're also a place that doesn't have air conditioning. I feel like if it keeps getting hotter, like eventually most of Europe is going to have to somehow get in on that. Like, I guess the problem is the way that the housing is built over there, right? Like in North America, like homes are built with ducting and, you know, it's, you know, central air and central heat are embedded into the home. Whereas, you know, some of these places in Europe, they're old homes where that wasn't a thing. So like you can't really retrofit, you know, ducting into these places without either it costing $1 bajillion or having to rework everything. But then you have those mini split units, I think, is the sort of the fix, I guess, right? And then even if you left the door open all day, you would cool down up until nighttime, where you'd close the door, and then the temps would rise rapidly overnight. Then you'd get yelled at for having a fan too close to your bed. Why can't you have a fan close to your bed? They advise only to go outside if necessary. Fair enough. Hey, Falcom. Oh, it's you. How's the journey? I'm going just fine, but it'll take a while until we can truly call game industry a peaceful place. I understand. Sounds like you have your own hurdles to clear. If you wouldn't mind, perhaps I could join up with you? I'm not sure how much of a help I'd be, though. Oh, goodness, are you sure? I mean, yeah, things around this island are more or less settled. Figured it's high time I reciprocated your kindness. So, of course, welcome to join us. Be a pleasure to have you. All right, looks like we got another character. Falcom just joined us. Because fans being right in your face isn't good for your sinuses. Oh, fair enough. Wolf and I have your own fans on either side of the bed. Wait, so you... it's so funny. Like, so, when we moved, my son was the only one that didn't have an air conditioner in his room before we moved. So we bought him a fan that was fine enough. He never complained. Good for him. So we brought it just in case we'd find it like it wasn't comfortable, whatever. So there are times where it's like it seems to be comfortable, but my son will complain that it's hot, right? So I turn on the fan. So I don't know what it is about kids and fans, but when my nephews were over here, he brought a fan with him. Like, so when he came from out east, they drove over. Hey, Goya, welcome on in. Sup, man? He brought a fan. And I'm like, dude, like, where are you putting that? Like, he's like, well, I can't not sleep with a fan. I'm like, dude, if it's hot, we'll turn on the air conditioning for Christ's sakes. And then he's just like, so I was joking with my wife. I was like, our son is not being a fan kid. And so, just nip that into the bud right away. I am not dealing with that. But I find that odd. Like, if you have, what do you have your own fans for? If you got central AC, is it for like the white noise? I can buy that. You had to sleep with a fan. It's comforting sound and also keeps you cool. Huh. Interesting. I guess Jordan's not a fan. No! Not overly. I mean, it's like, I woke up in like in a sweat last night. I was like, what? I can usually hear like the air conditioning switching on to like set or whatever, and I just like had to get up and use. I guess the one problem, like I can adjust the temperature from my phone, but I can't turn the system on or off from the app I have. So I have to get up and go to my little panel thing that controls everything and turn it on. I was like, God damn it! How you doing, Goya? We haven't seen you in a little bit. Yeah. This is quite the extensive franchise. I never really knew until here we are. Kind of nice having a big party on an adventure. Sure. Wolf bought a fan the day before I visited him years ago, and I could not have a fun. When we were at our old place, I read about fans to try to find something that was good. Like, you know, a lot of them just blow around hot air. They don't really do much. I'm trying to think the name of it was a Vornado. That was a really good fan. It was quiet and powerful. Because generally when I was streaming in my son's room before, essentially we had to put in a proper bed for him, and I couldn't anymore. That room got hot, and we didn't have an air conditioner in there because they sort of like, they don't like seal the windows. But in an apartment where we live, I think what happened was I think an air conditioner fell on a kid in Toronto like a few years ago. And killed them, unfortunately. So like ever since then, there's like a law, like any kid's bedroom, their window has to be like stuck short, so like they can't get in and out, and you can't put things there. So you couldn't put anything in the window, unfortunately. That's what you have, 2 Vornado tower fit. Yeah, I had like just a small little circular one, more than fine, but yeah, like very good write-ups on them. Played a lot of the mainline games. Yeah, there's only like 3 main lines, I believe, of this, which I intend to play. I'm not going to play the weird ones. By the way, Canada, you were supposed to win yesterday's match. Oh, so who did we screw, Goya? I mean, we were going to play what looked like, I thought it was South Korea. Now we play South Africa, but we couldn't win. So now we have to go to LA to play South Africa, which is good. You know, still good for Canada. They're not really a soccer nation. Moving on into the next round's pretty big. So. Qualcomm looks like she'll probably. Oh, let's replace.
My turn. Leave it to me.
It's my curtain call.
I'll come too. Choose where you want to go.
Alright, we'll throw Falcom in there. See how that goes. You let Swiss get too comfortable. Oh, like I was watching it. Like I think we were too comfortable at the beginning. The second goal should have never gone in, you know, for defense. But we were on them like stink on a monkey for the last, like, seems like 25-30 minutes. And we just couldn't buy that goal to even tie it. But, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I should probably save the game. We've done a lot here. You can get by pretty okay now with just some music or some sort of ambient sound, but Wolf and I are living furnaces, so the fans help. On your average bedroom should be low to mid 60s at night while you sleep to achieve proper deep sleep. Even with central air, 2 bodies are hard to get that cool. Oh yeah. Like I turn it right down low. I'm comfortable. I like being in a meat locker. Okay, there's the new one. There's Lean Box. Wolf bought the fan the day before you visited him years ago so you could have a fan on to sleep. That's nice. Wolf's good people, I heard. What do you got, Cave? How 5PB and I related? You tell me how you two are related. You're so cruel, Cave. I offer my apologies. It was merely an attempt at a casual joke. You don't seem like close friends, even though you're so different. Huh? Us close? Oh, man. you're uncomfortable being within a certain proximity to me. No, that's not what I meant. I respect you a lot, so hearing us being called close friends shocked me. Respect, you say? I also carry respect for you. You do? Yeah, you're always optimistic and can save many lost souls with your songs. Also, you are far more adorable than I. Those are charms that you possess, and that I lack. I'm truly envious. No way! I'm nothing special. I'm not even more shocked. You mean act humble before me? Or are you unaware of your own personality attributes? Cave, you're so much more of a gift to the world than I am. Oh? Like, you're so strong-willed and mature and cool. So nice to me, even though I can be really shy. That's it far from the truth. I'm no such person. Don't say that about yourself. I think you're the one who's unaware of how special you truly are. No, you're the... Oh my god, are they just gonna keep bouncing back and forth like this? Wolf is a sweet golden retriever boy. Yeah, the meat locker life is where it's at. The only problem I find is the when you are in the meat locker life, I'm sure you found this before, like the first like true hot day where like you turn on the AC or the fan on full blast, and then you wake up with like a stuffy nose because like you were essentially freezing yourself, and you're like, cool, the body's got to adjust here. You get that weird summer cold because it was just too cold for you. What do you gotta say, 5PB? Does everyone like making music? I don't know. You tell me. I'm sorry to spring this on you, but can I take a day off next week? Sure. We can't force you to stick around. Sounds like you got some plans. Yeah, I'm hosting my High Five radio broadcast next week. A radio broadcast? Are you a celebrity DJ too? I guess. High Five Radio has had a rough run of things, so it's only airing on the internet these days. Still, that sounds cool. I'm really excited to tune in. Well, it makes me feel a little nervous to know a friend of mine's listening. Oh, don't say that. What site do I go to for it? I'll write the URL down for you, and here's a list of our broadcast dates and email contact. Oh, awesome, we're gonna listen to your next broadcast. Wait, is she leaving now? Out of nowhere? It was worse when we first started dating and shared a blanket because we're both major bed and blanket hogs. You probably more than him because honestly, so one of us would end up freezing, and we learned very quickly we needed your own blankets. I always hear about that, having separate blankets and everything. That's the way to go. After y'all scored that first goal, I was like, okay, you damn puck eaters, I might pull this up. Then Swiss scored a second goal, guy. But yeah. And they had so many chances, like, within the last 10 minutes, too. Like, just didn't put lots of corners, lots of good throw-ins and everything, but just couldn't pull it together. I mean, the bigger story for us here in Canada is we got I'm trying to think what his name. I think it says Alphonso Davies is probably our best player, but he's coming off like an ACL injury or something. And so the head coach keeps teasing like, oh, he won't start, but he'll be available if we need to substitute him in. And like every game we haven't put him in yet. And so everyone's just assuming like, oh, this is just a sponsorship deal. He was never even going to play, and you just said he was for, the sponsorship opportunities to get Canada Soccer some money. Because, Canada is about hockey, so I don't know. Let's go and enter mid-company. Oh, that was a rough little...
Get them while we have the chance.
I assume your cats sleep with you, right, cat? Like, Oreo's the only one that sleeps, with us. It used to be all three. And then, and then it was just Oreo and Charlie. And so like my dad will say that Charlie sleeps with him, and I'm always like, does he give you any room? And he's like, no, never any room.
I'll do my best. Good.
All right, so that was some good damage. But Oreo always, I feel bad because if I have to stay up from like for night shift, like Oreo will sleep where I sleep, so I have to, you know, I feel so bad. I got to get in and I got to move him and.
I'm sorry. Wait, you?
I
won't lose you.
He doesn't like to be moved. Then he always sleeps right where my feet have to go. Always. I'm just like, come on, dude. All right. All right, that's some good damage.
No problem.
That's really good. Okay, avoid those things. Nice game. Ah, the zoomies. Who doesn't love the zoomies, right? She doesn't mind if you close the door. We can't close our doors here. Like, the cats lose their goddamn mind. Even if they don't want to sleep. Like they all sleep in our room. Oreo once in a while will escape to our son's room. Our son tries to understand, like, why they don't sleep with him. And I'm like, you are a crazy sleeper. They probably tried to sleep with you. And then we're like, oh my god, I'm going to get kicked here. Can't have that. They'll like I remember Gavin and Charlie, they would scratch at the door incessantly.
You knew? I can go.
You know, and like you'd open it, and then they would just be like, "Okay, thanks," and then they'd just walk back into the living room, and you'd be like, "Dude, I opened it for you, so like I thought you wanted to come in here." No, I just wanted it open. Just want to bother you.
I'm sorry. Wait, you?
Like, okay, thank you for that, I guess.
I'll hit you.
I won't lose.
That was easy. To do this. Thank you, everyone.
God, Ram and Rom are fucking powerhouses. At least I believe it's Ram.
I need to calm myself.
Evie loves bedtime and nap time. They're her favorite times. It's funny. Puddles was talking about, like, as she was watching an old VOD. She brought up like, I mean, Coco to a lesser extent, because now she's always in our bedroom, because she just like swaps, like if it's time to eat, like if we're out in the living room, she'll go out there with us, but she generally sleeps by the window, or in the closet. Oreo sleeps inside the closet on our beds, or on our bedding. But they'll come out, and if it's too late, they're like, hey, it's bedtime, you jackass. Like, what are you doing out here still?
I'll do my best. Victory.
She's a serial snuggler, so anytime she gets a chance to be snuggly, she takes. Oh, that's nice. But yeah, they would come up to me and go, like, it's not a meow. It's none of that. None of that's necessary. It's just like, hey, I give you that look. Like, hey, what are you doing?
Anytime.
It's time for bed, you jackass.
Yay!
We have to be up for work in the morning.
My turn.
And by work, I mean waking you up at 4 a.m. to tell us to feed us.
Is it my turn? Good.
Evie constantly tries to usher us into bed when it gets dark. She's like, come on, what are you guys doing? Exactly, right? What are you doing?
Someone's collapsed on the ground.
Oh, God, someone's collapsed.
Hey, are you okay? Did she really lose? She's unconscious, but her vital signs are stable. It's time for Nurse Kampa's healing magic. Uni. Can you hear me, Uni? Where does it
She
hurt?
follows him around, eh?
Here. What are you doing here? Ow! 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 Please lie down. We have to take it one small step at a time. No need. I'm just fine.
What are you doing? Why do you have the zoomies now? It's 11 in the morning.
Quit acting tough. Who are you fighting? It's hard to imagine someone taking you down.
Take me down? This is part of my feint strategy.
Oh, wait, did you want to fight us, Uni? Is this what's going on?
That's all.
Yeah, whatever you say. Who did you say you were fighting?
I didn't. someone called CFW Brave. For being a member of ASIC, he was actually...
I think it's because she associates him being home with things happening, and when she's chronically anxious, she follows him around because she's afraid we're gonna leave her alone. Aw.
CFW bit is the same as the dumb perv from Louis.
Right. I think it was CFW Trick. I wonder why they use the same acronyms.
Did you beat that trick person?
What are you looking at?
But only just. Everyone else helped me too.
What's over there? Oh. Trying to get into the banana bread.
See. It's a no-no to talk this much while you're recovering. You should get lots of
The
sleep.
entire Neptunia universe is just one big spoof on real-life consoles. It was interesting. It is. I remember the first one. All of the sisters are, you know, loosely about a system without calling them the system or whatever. And now we're playing as their younger sisters to save the older sisters. So they all have like an association, you know, whether it's small or large, of just something as simple as just like, you know, a little necklace that might be looking like a controller or whatnot.
Let's get
Oh, you got a sunburn from camping? That is unfortunate. Like Uni, for example, is a personified Sony PS, and that's the thing too about playing something that's so old. Like, I was asking Puddles because she's the one that wanted me to play it. Like, trying to remember like sort of what they are based upon is hard, because like I'm trying to think of like what era are they all going off of, right? Uni seems depressed.
Got a lot of pride. The idea of losing must not sit well with her at all.
From being out on the lake when you went out for a rip, eh, bud?
What a stupid baby. Crying just because she lost at something.
Not really a reason to cry out there, Raymond Rom. We'll bring that up.
Okay for you, Rom. Besides, as long as we're together, you're not ever gonna lose.
It'd be great if
That message cracked me up. I mean, I that's all I just literally pictured. There's a guy I used to work with,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
that's got like a speedboat,
What's going on, you?
and I always bug him on Instagram because he doesn't work at my work anymore. So I always like see him. He's going out, and
Why would she do
his goal was to always try to achieve, I guess, 100 miles an hour on the boat.
Wouldn't have gone far with
It's like there's just like he's got videos of him just like skipping, and like I remember like talking when he worked there. I was like, are you ever afraid of like what the fuck happens to you like when you're on that thing and like shit doesn't go right? Like, I mean, you are going at a clip. Like his boat is just like barely touching the water. Like it's like just peaked like this, and I'm like, how do you even see where the fuck you're going? But he's just a young kid, just was like, no, whatever. It happens, it happens. You read it to your parents, and Wolf, of course, laughed, and my parents were so confused. I feel like, you know, being from the make-believe world of Ohio, that close to Canada, they would have at least have heard that at some point.
I wish a barrage of bullets appeared out of nowhere.
Noir, the president of Last Station, is your favorite since she's basically PlayStation. Leanbox is a close second. And Leanbox is, of course, I believe, Xbox.
What new?
Alright, we got Endless Zone. I was just like checking out to see if there's anything ever new. Nope.
Let's do our best.
Sounds like he didn't trim it down right when going that fast if his nose is up that high in the sky. I mean,
I think I like
I'm not a boater. I don't know. I mean, but like he says he's always really close. Like he'll tune his engine a little bit, and you know, he said like, oh, I hit 98 miles an hour, so like he's just there. His buddies always get on him, but like He seems to know what he's doing.
You knew? I'll do my best. Yay! Great new? Death to you! Leave it to me!
I think Netgear herself is supposed to be the Sega game. Yes, yes. I would assume that from the name, right?
Is it my turn?
So if I swap you out for your friend there.
Leave it to me!
Yeah, your dad's that was your dad's boat, right? That looked like it could get up to a decent speed for what looks like a little bit of a fishing. Like, I'm not familiar with boats, so I could have it explained. Like, it looks like it's a little bit of a fishing boat, a little bit of an enjoyment boat. It's not exactly like just built for speed type of thing, but looks like it gets around. Like my brother and sister-in-law, they moved out east, you know, they've got they just bought themselves like one of those pleasure boats, like pleasure party boats, I guess. Like that, they look like they sit on like two pontoon things. It seats like 16 people, like that. That was nice. That was the last time I was on a boat, and it was nice type of thing. Just be out on a nice little small little lake, go swimming with the little guy and whatnot. Like, that was nice. I mean, I think like top speed of that thing was like 15 miles an hour, maybe. But it's not meant for that. It's meant to just sit there and chill out and enjoy.
Sorry. I'll hit you. I'll beat it, you.
30 miles on the water feels very fast, not like a bass boat, but it'll get up there. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Like, the other thing about like it's sort of like with go-karting or a fast car that's really low to the ground. It feels a lot faster than you're actually going, as opposed to being higher up. God damn it, Falcon, you can't nail anything.
I'll do my best.
You want to take a post-swim shower? What the heck did I come back to? We're talking about boats, Kat. Do you own a boat? Would you like to own a boat? Oh, I wonder if I have to fight one of those things for a quest, though. I might fight that one. Damn, the rich kids chat. I mean, I don't have a boat. Biscuits, it's all family members, right? They all have boats. So I guess the family members are rich? I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Maybe they are. Biscuits, are your parents rich? I can make assumptions. They have a boat, they have an RV. That's rich to me. I mean, this might irritate people. If you got a house, you are rich. In this day and age, you're rich. That's all it takes nowadays, folks.
Sorry. Thank you.
Can I be honest? I'm just making conversation. I don't want to. I'm not here to argue or anything. Just pure conversation. You say fuck no, but like, those are expensive toys. They have debt. Oh, okay. Okay. The bought on credit, essentially. I understand that.
What's this?
If you own a house, you have debt. That's what you... Maybe, but... I mean, I can agree with you, but at the same time, you got a house. A lot of people would kill for that. If there was a save point around, I probably would.
I swear.
Yeah, we were just talking earlier, Goya, like, the thing that really, like, people, like, are comical is, like, where we moved to, it's relatively expensive. And I said, like, yeah, you know, I'm fine with it. Like, I understand that. But we were talking about property taxes and how those are ramming up. And, like, that's a lot of things, like, people see, like, I always see, like, on Instagram, like, there'll be some giant house in some city in bumfuck Texas. I'm not familiar with Texas, so I don't know if these are small cities. You know, it's like some giant mansion for $3,000 or $300,000 or something, and all the comments are filled with a bunch of people from expensive cities. And then eventually someone will come in and go, "Oh yeah, like it's not that expensive, but you're an hour and a half away from Dallas or Houston or something, and the property taxes are $17,000 a year." And you're like, oh, Yeah, that's expensive. Like, so maybe the house isn't expensive, but you know, everything else is fucking really expensive. So
Serious now. Time to be serious.
bought on credit. Dad nuked his retirement savings for a new truck. Big ticket stuff were bought gently used and majorly discounted. Okay, I get you.
Take this.
RV was bought back in early 2020 before things skyrocketed in price. Okay.
This is
See, I
doing.
agree with you, Goya. I always never understood like the people who say like, oh, I'm a homeowner, and it's like, dude, you just bought a house. Like, you know, the bank owns your house. You're no more of a homeowner than I am, type of thing. Like, I mean, I just pay my money to some guy that doesn't really put it in anything. You know, it's just to a giant corporation. But you know, you're paying it into a bank until maybe 30 years later they might tell you you own it. Maybe, we'll see. Your parents are in their 60s. They've worked their entire lives, and they do have saving accounts. Yeah, but they're definitely not rich. They're comfortable, not rich. You're renting it from a bank. Right, exactly. Just how much as I'm renting. Renting it from a company, a bank. Who knows? Ohio's cost of living is extremely low. Also, I see. So the starter homes that I see that don't really exist around here, with everything being $600,000, is bananas.
What have I been doing all this time? I couldn't beat that one.
That's the one thing that always irks me
There's Uni.
on social media is everyone's like, you know, every you know, Generation Z or later or millennial just assumes that like, oh, I want a mansion. You know, you have to learn that you can't have a mansion to start off. And I'm like, dude, they don't, like, starter homes don't exist anymore. Like that,
The goodness?
you know,
That's not true.
parents or grandparents were able to buy 40, 50 years ago, right? Like, they don't exist. Everything, the starter homes or the townhomes where you think that you can get your first time home buyer thing in is $600,000.
Big sister.
If there is a house for 400, 450, it requires so much goddamn work
Because you're trying to fight all by yourself.
that you would go poor faster than if you just bought the $600,000 home, which is why, and nobody has money, so I don't know. You can find a decent starter home in Ohio for less than 200K. Yeah, and that's the thing, like, I guess depending on where you live, and I don't know, like, what type of work is available in Ohio. Like, obviously that has to make sense for if things are less than 200K, but, like, that does not exist here, unfortunately.
I was trying my best at something.
Wish it did.
Out of my league. That's not true.
Like, I've been sort of looking
Way.
relatively around here, because the last, like, I told my wife, like, you know, if we're still okay with working, you know, if the dildo factory doesn't close on down, she works at a grocery store, people need food, people need dildos, so I assume we'd be okay.
But I can't do it
If the market shits itself, like, I'd like to grab something around where we are, because I definitely do not want to have my son move schools again at such a young age.
If we work together,
Um,
pull it off.
So, like, looking at things around here, even a townhome. Townhomes are relatively
You-
decent size. Like, townhomes aren't what they were when I grew up and had friends in townhomes. Like, townhomes now are 2,000 square foot homes
And yet that wish
for
shall
whatever
never
reason.
come to
I don't know
fruition.
why they're so big, but
Who's there?
that's what they are. But I've looked at those and they're pretty good. Oh my God, we're fighting who? Optimus Prime?
CFW Brave.
So I've looked at those a little bit to maybe hope that eventually those will drop down at a decent cost.
Finding 2 CPU candidates in one fell swoop here. I take
Well, you're in New York, right, Yoya? So I mean,
cease
no,
your actions against ASI.
expensive city.
You may both leave here alive.
I just wish people would understand that, Biscuits. Like,
And rescue our sisters.
the boomer generation just assumes that, like,
Of our duel had
oh,
already
starter homes exist. Like, they don't. Like, they just don't. Like, the starter homes exist only in what the boomers bought them
Let him get to you.
and now want to sell them back to everybody for $1 billion.
We can defeat him
And it's like,
together.
so you sat on that home for 50 years, didn't upgrade anything,
Sure do.
and you bought it for 50, 60 grand, you know, a few years ago, and now because someone told you it's $1 million, that's what you think you're getting.
Can't lose.
Like, how am I supposed to get the starter home? And of course now no one's building because building is so expensive.
You tell him.
And it's just like, how the fuck am I supposed to, like,
your bravado.
you've ruined it.
However, I will teach you that actions, not
Do I get this guy? Do I have to fight him or do I get him in my party? I guess I have to fight him. Great. We're gonna get fucked.
It's a little
little scary.
You're gonna have to get a chatbot on Kick over there. That is
I'm sorry. I'll be serious now.
getting stupid bots over there.
Take this!
And like so like what happened just recently here in Canada. So there's no one's buying any of the condos that are in the big cities, Toronto, Vancouver, for instance. So what happened just recently was our government, I guess there's like some development in Vancouver that's a bunch of condos that no one's buying, and I guess the developer might go bankrupt or something. So our government has moved in and I guess has bought the property or the development, I guess. And so everyone's losing their minds, but they're turning it into apparently new housing. So like I'm relatively okay with it, but it sets a weird precedent of like, why didn't they just let that fail? Like why didn't they just let that fail so people could adjust, you know, rightfully let the market adjust, right? And instead of having the government bail everybody out, but that's what's sort of happening. But you know, like, what does that mean for, like, you know, oh, you're gonna buy a big development? Like, does that mean that, like, you know, your average homeowner, like, if shit hits the fan, is the government gonna bail them out too? Like, what does this mean? Why can't you just let everything fail? I don't understand. Like, they're so afraid of letting that happen in Canada. I don't know if it would ever be as bad as it was like in the States in 2008 and 9, but they certainly don't want it to happen for, you know, obvious reasons, I guess.
Vanish into the light.
The New York City starter homes are basically non-existent.
It's my turn.
Yeah, you it's like, I was thinking of like something like,
Take this.
could you get something like in Queens, one of the boroughs, for like 600, 700, 800K, like a row home or something, or does that not exist? I mean, that's expensive, but I mean, I'm just trying to make sense of it.
Within range.
Accept your will.
I got much more at stake than you.
Found an assault rifle. Whereabouts in America did we go?
Level up. I think I'm stronger now.
I feel power.
Didn't you guys like it? Again, your stuff, your interest rate just went up in the U.S. Like, you guys have very differing mortgage rules than we do here. Like, when you guys get a mortgage,
Such a boon.
you usually just sign like a 30-year and that's it, right? You're paying that rate
Hearts to resonate.
for 30 years, whereas here you sign a 25 or a 30-year mortgage here, but you have to renew it every 5 years. So you could either get screwed by a high interest rate, or you could take advantage of a low interest rate. It depends on what the market is. But didn't they just go up to like 8%? My God, I mean, that's super high. I mean, ours, I think, are at like 5. So they are fucking, they're high, but not that high.
Knew we could do it.
Which then, like, you know, for someone like yourself, Biscuits, when eventually you want to go and maybe find a home, like, I'm sure you don't want to sit there and go like, oh, I don't want to pay 8%. I'm assuming you could refinance if a rate became available later, but I'm sure there's costs associated with that, as there is anything, right? Oh, you want to break the contract, you know, you had to shell out a few grand, I'm sure, to take advantage of a lower rate. You know, pay more now to pay less later, type of thing.
It's because of you, so.
But so many people here in Canada, like back just before COVID,
Because of you.
our interest rates were like 1.5%. So everyone was getting cheap money buying houses. And, you know, 5 years, they got to refinance, and now it was at that 6. So you imagine, like, your mortgage interest payment just jumped, like, tripled. Like, some people, like, couldn't afford it because they bought too big a house to begin with, and didn't realize, like, oh, what do you mean the interest rates can go up? How dare they? And yeah, so that's where we're at right now, is all those people that bought just before COVID, their 5-year renewal is coming up right now, and they are realizing, like, the bank has assessed their costs, right? So let's say they bought their house for, like, it was dirt cheap, so everyone overpaid for everything. They bought $1 million home to make it easy. The bank has come in and said, like, okay, you're up for renewal. We're going to assess your property. Oh, your house isn't worth $1 million. Like, that's what you paid for, but it ain't worth $1 million. So now they can't shop around for a better rate. They're stuck. And the bank gives them this, here's your new rate. You have to sign it. And it's like 5-6%. They have no options and they can't afford it. And they're fucked. So now everyone's trying to sell their house. And again, well, I bought it for $1 million. I should be able to get $1 million. No, your house is worth $700,000 now. But I'll go bankrupt. Not my problem. And that's where we currently are right now. So like for someone like myself, the job, I'm renting, I like where I am, but if I'm waiting for those things to come back to the dose of reality to where like people need to fucking wake up and realize like your home was never worth $1 million just because someone told you maybe it is, it ain't. That's what I'm waiting for. Just don't need no bailouts. Oh, we got a sex drive level 4 now. And we got Uni, who also can look like she can adjust into the HDD drive.
Actually coming along, right?
It looks like you desperately need my help, so...
COVID certainly shook things up more than people know. We never actually recovered financially at all, regardless if you live in the US or Canada. We all got fucked either way. Yeah, the lack of lubrication, Goya, is what bothers me.
Aw, stop flattering me.
But I assume someone like yourself, Biscuits, like, you're just like me. You have the advantage of, like, you know, I don't mind renting. I know people look at it in very different ways. They're like, you're throwing your money away. You'll own nothing. And, you know, what are you going to do later? Like, I don't care about that. It's just fucking blank noise. But, like, it's good to be able to sit back on, you know, and take a look at how everything's going. You're not stuck. You're not screwed. You can wait until the perfect opportunity. If it doesn't exist, it doesn't exist. But if it does, hey, maybe try to take advantage of it. That's the way I look at it.
It was just Iffy and me at first. But look at all of Gigi's friends.
Like, I've always said, like,
Yes, and this time...
we could all play Monday morning quarterback and make adjustments. If I would have known the housing market would have been what it is now, I would have bought something, you know, 5, 10, 15 years ago. But I'm the type of person where I was like, I don't want all of this space when I don't need it. Like, there's no reason for me as a single person or me and my wife earlier on, like, oh, do we just need to buy a house because they're cheap at this point? No, like, that was my take. But, you know, in retrospect, it's like, oh, I guess we should have, like, but no, like, that's not me. I didn't need one. I'm okay with the space I have. That's what works for me. I really don't like the... What's the word?
Here's that everyone has gathered together.
The stigma? The stigma that comes with renting. I don't like it. We're led to go into a world where, like, if you don't own a home or you don't buy a home, you're a failure. And I still feel like people still act like that. And I had a conversation with a guy at work, and I was like, there's always something that everyone who buys a home always forgets to add in. Like, buy a home for, let's say, $500,000, $500,000. You know, you got your interest rate at blank whatever. Over that span of time of 25 to 30 years, you've almost paid double for that house. And then, like, no one mentions that. And then when, like, oh, I'm going to downsize, I'm going to sell my home. You sell your home for, let's say, $750,000. You didn't really come out better on the other end. Like, you fail to mention, you just say, oh, I bought it for $500,000. You don't mention the interest rate you paid over all those years that you've lost money. Sure, you have equity in something out of it, but like I said to the guy at work, I was like, I can take my money that I'm not really saving anything from renting to buying, but you just have to be smart with your investments. Like, I mean, you know, in 25, 30 years, I can still rent and I can still go and do whatever, but you know, I didn't lose any more money than you did. It's no different, in my opinion.
Yes, Nepgear, Uni, Ram, and Ram are reporting for duty.
And for whatever reason, all of us...
We don't really mind renting, but they do keep increasing our rates year by year. It's generally more expensive now for us to rent than it is to own. A mortgage would be at least $500. Oh, see, we're about now with us moving in here. It's about the same-ish
We've been...
for a house, but there's the maintenance stuff that scares me, and the property tax stuff, that scares me a little bit. Like, that's the added costs that we don't currently pay. So, you know, it's still working out to be a little cheaper, but it's getting close.
Kay has been able to develop a device that can amplify the power of Sherasite. That is why she had arrived.
Yeah, if I move from this place, it's gonna be into my forever home. Like, I'll be done. Like, that's it. I'll die in that place. Don't remove me from the basement from my computer streaming.
But with how things stand, that option is gone.
Yeah, no one pays for. No one talks about the extras. Exactly.
You candidate seems to have made friends with you all.
Living in and renting a house is a lot different from renting an apartment. We have an entire house's worth of furniture and things now. Yeah, and I know, like, now that I've done a big move, like, you know, when we first moved, we didn't have a lot of stuff. So, like, we just moved with friends because we didn't have a lot of stuff. The last move we did, I would never use that company ever again.
The Sherasite will be ready come tomorrow morning. Prepare to.
But it makes me wonder of, like, would I rather do it on my own again?
We'll go to the gate.
It's like, if I bought a place, I'd like to buy a place that had, like, a garage, and then, like, my thought process would be, like, we would do the same as we did before. Like, we packed everything into boxes. Like, there couldn't have been an easier move for this company, and that's what flabbergasted me of how they still took so long and still fucked it up. But, like, you know, we did all the fucking work for you people, and it still took them way too long and all that shit. Like, I thought, like, you know what, I could rent a U-Haul there and back, take apart, you know, the beds and furniture. That was the only problem. You could do that on your own time. You know, get a couple of buddies to help you move everything into the U-Haul, and then if you got a garage to put everything in there you can start moving at your own leisure. Like, you know, get the important things in and out, and then just, like, you know, you can take your time with it. But with an apartment, we didn't have the advantage of time on our hands. You know, like, we had a very good property manager guy who was very lenient about, like, you know, we missed our elevator time. Luckily, no one else was moving in at the time, but, like, we would have been fucked if someone else had booked. Like, I don't know what we would have done. We would have been screwed. But luckily, not a lot of people were moved in here, so it sort of didn't matter.
Tomorrow, the time has come.
Are we getting near end game here?
Are you nervous?
You're overseeing this.
I feel like you being from New York, Goya, you guys have very similar tax structure like we have here in Canada. Like, taxes upon taxes upon taxes upon taxes that you just have no fucking clue. I know not every state is like that, but I know New York is pretty close to what we have here.
It has been a long time.
Like, it just don't end.
Thank you all for agreeing to assist us in our time of need. Without your aid, we would surely have no chance.
Like, what's property taxes out like in New York? I know the state and city are two different things, but
No need to talk
I
like
assume they got to be up there.
We're old friends.
Because isn't there like a separate New York City tax
You may be right about that.
aside from a New York State tax? Like, if you're within the city limits, there's like a New York City thing.
Sure.
I know that new mayor has done some
mascots were destroyed by ASIC.
a lot of work
but
to
the
change
four of
things
us
of the
found our
old way.
to each other. Every
But that's the price you pay if you want to live in the big city, right?
The state the game industry is in, it is all my fault. All because I neglected to concoct a solid plan 3 years ago.
The blame shouldn't land on
Rural, urban tax rates are okay, yeah.
ASIC and the deity of sin.
And those who have succumbed to the evil promises spread by both.
Also depends on what county you live in within the state. Typically each county. Oh, really?
And weak. Even so,
That's another thing. We really don't have,
and now I'm doing
like, we have counties, but we don't have them like you guys have in the States. Like, you guys have, like, your counties are broken up where you have, like, the county sheriff and it's their own police department. Then you have, like, the city department, like, and, you know, they can't fucking meld together. Like,
Chose to give
here, like,
you should
everything just rolls to the city, essentially. So, like, where I live in Hamilton,
Don't
there's all, like, these 5 minor cities that were amalgamated 20-ish years ago. But then there's all these smaller counties, but they're all not separated in any way, shape, or form. Like, no one here refers to, like, oh, I'm from blank county. Everyone just says, like, I'm from Hamilton, I'm from Toronto, whatever it is, right? They don't really say, like, I'm from blank county.
The night's
And there's no tax rate different for the differing county. You just pay the big city tax, that's it. So whatever county you live in, if it's under that city banner, that's what you pay.
Yes! I'm so ready that I couldn't be more ready even if I stopped trying to be ready! So let's go!
Nepgear, chill out. You're embarrassing yourself.
Everything will go smoothly. I believe that you will all make this a complete
I
success.
feel like we're near endgame here.
Here's the share site we prepared from the collected shares.
And everyone's come together. We defeated some giant Optimus Prime with his lion thing. I don't know what this Sharasite thing is, but sure.
It's bigger than my face!
Pretty.
Do you have rules in Mario Land of Oz, Biscuits? Like,
And the other
of how much
definitely.
your rent can go up on a
I've
year-to-year basis?
For the teleportation.
Or are they just allowed to up it
The game industry.
as much as they want, you know, within reason? Obviously, everyone has a point where, like,
Borders of that land.
if you jack it up $1 bajillion, I'm not going to re-sign a lease. You know, obviously it costs money to get new people moving in and whatnot, but...
Excited to meet my mature CPU.
See, like, in our old place, we were
We've prepared as much as
rent-controlled, but everything was rent-controlled if it was
Listen,
built
girls,
before...
you are to save my
Essentially, it was like, I think it was like
for
2020.
everyone else.
So now it's a new build. We don't have those rules and structures.
Safe with no
So like, essentially, I guess if they want to jack up the rate
Thanks, everyone.
like $1 bajillion, they could.
Here we go.
But at the same time, like, again, you know, having an empty unit sit there making no money is not good for business. So I will be interested to see how much they try to set people out, or if they just follow the old structure. Like, there's like recommendations and regulations about how much they can charge, but like it depends on a lot of things as to whether they want to do that or not.
Where are we going?
I want to go someplace fun!
I mean, I think the recommendation has always been, like, for the last couple decades here has been like 2.5%. And then when COVID hit, they weren't allowed to raise it at all. But like, again, like this new place, like, they're probably not going to have any pull because a lot of the stuff that they were supposed to have in our building, like, still being built, you know, everything's not done yet. So like, that's a big ask of people who, you know, have been here, and all the nice places aren't really built up yet. Like, how are you going to ask me for more money when all of the things aren't ready yet? I don't know. Oh my god, the amount of new things we got to do here. My god. No one here says anything about county unless someone asks. Everyone in Mario Land of Oz knows Montgomery County is notorious for a lot of bullshit. They love to tax the absolute fuck out of the residents. Now, are you from Montgomery County? Like, if you were to ask me what county I live in, I could not tell you. Like, there is a county, but I could not tell you what it is. That's how, like, little of those are a thing here. Like, you could answer this, Goya. Are the boroughs, like, what, there's 5 boroughs, right, in New York? Are those loosely counties, or are there counties inside the boroughs? Because that could confuse the fuck out of me even more. So both Montgomery counties, actually, which is funny, born and raised Montgomery County, Ohio, and now you live in Montgomery County, Mario Land of Oz. Oh, okay. Seems like you never left, eh, Biscuits? Hello, cat. I wonder how many pina coladas Artesian Cat is on right now. She's probably passed out on the pool. Careful of that sun out there. Got some cat ears. Yeah, this seems like an end game type of thing where everyone is yapping. You're back in the hotel room, okay. Pina colada in hand? Jumping star. I mean, how many $14 pina coladas can one have, right, Cat? Does your hotel room have a bar fridge that you can have from, or do they charge you like the second you open that fridge? We're gonna murder you for $30 for opening that bag of peanuts. How dare you? You drank 2 pints of beer last night. Me too. Fun times at baseball. Had to celebrate a win. And was farting up a storm all night. Oh no. Fucking draft beer strikes again, eh? Not that I overly drink it, but Coors Light on draft. That's fucking, that'll do again. Sometimes we'll get that every once in a while from it's like usually a lot of stuff around here for our happy hours that we're allowed to have. You know, it's usually only like the domestics. You know, usually I'll go for a Molson Canadian, but some places are not Molson Coors or whatever, so.
Where should we go?
All-inclusive shit rocks, dude. I just kept drinking. Yeah, exactly. I think I was partially made a pina colada while we were in Mexico. Whereabouts in Mexico did you go? Like Cancun? I've been to Cancun and I've been to, oh, fuck, what is the place that's in the Baja? Los Cabos. I would love to go back to Los Cabos. It is expensive as shit, but I really enjoyed myself there. And it's separated from Mexico proper. Not that I had any problems with Mexico, despite what people tell you, but...
Okay.
You know what I feel, though? Like, you might have seen, like, something on YouTube or someone do a video on this.
Where should we go?
I always feel like people fuck up a beer pour.
Let's get going.
So, like, if you've ever seen a guy, like, the pour the beer, and you always see someone tell you, like, you gotta hold it at 45 degrees and pour it slowly so you don't get too much head, right? And then they'll take that, like, usually it's a paper towel, and they'll dip it, and it'll fucking explode. And they're like, that's what happens inside your stomach. So, like, you're drinking it, and you know, it's all mixing around in your stomach, and that's what gives you that bloated feeling. But if you pour a proper beer, you're actually supposed to be pretty aggressive with the pour and get a fair amount of head and then let it settle. So people get very confused with, like, oh, your beer can't have too much head or you're ruining the beer. The foam will turn into beer. You just have to be patient. Most people who are beer drinkers are not patient people. So that's the problem. But that's what gives you that bloatedness.
Come on.
So I'm happy to say that I've adjusted to that, and it does make a noticeable difference. But again, you can get that, like, if you're getting a pint, that's you know, sometimes, you know, if you watch them pour it, like, you can't really get too aggressive with the stuff on tap because it's just designed that particular way. So, like, you know, you can't always fight the bloat from a pint, but it is what it is.
Where should we go?
You were farting up all in the tent last week. Oh my god, the Dutch oven that Biscuits was given, eh?
I wish a barrage of bullets.
I'm always curious what you were drinking. Stella is great. I love me a good Stella. So the boroughs are pretty much their own county, in a sense, yet we all share the same conveniences like the trains and the buses. Okay. How is Stella not returned at this point? Surely she has to have been done. There we go. I must have just missed that. Ooh, the thief necklace. Iron sword. No key items still. Okay. Yeah, when we were in Cancun too. I like that. A lot of places are no longer. I'm trying to think. What's the name? Is it Senor Frogs? I remember losing my mind there, forgetting many things. And I also learned in my young age when I went to Cancun, never tell a bartender when they ask you what you're drinking Never say dealer's choice. I don't know what concoction they gave me, but it had something with tequila, and that was a wonderful evening. That's why I generally, when I go out, I'll just stick to beer. If I want to make myself a drink, I'll make it inside the hotel room. God, so many people to talk to here. Takanachi looks like good people. Evil kid. He does look evil. I wouldn't trust a kid with that haircut if my life depended on it. Uh-oh. Why is your desk chopped? I don't know. You tell me. Ram, let's read a picture book. Okay, whoa. You got stuff on your face. I do? Yeah, must have been when we were chowing down during snack time. Here, let me wipe it off. Well, you're so attentive, Ram. I know you're twins, but you act like the older sister. Yeah, but you're wrong. Ram's older than me. Oh, really? That's surprising. But Ram acts like my big sister. Whatever, Ram's all quiet and stuff, but she's super reliable and calm. She looks more like Blanc because of that, and so I kind of like her that way. I do? So she says, but Ram looks like Blanc when she snaps. Okay, I'll clean. Thanks, Ram. No problem. What are you looking at? Me? Oh, nothing. I was just hoping that we can help Blanc soon. You know, we can all be together. Psh, as long as you and me and Ram are as a team, we can save her whenever. Whenever? Learn some maximum power and learn cockatiz. Oh, biscuits. I have another game that you can do a thumbnail for. Maybe 2. I'll give you some for. The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. I want to play the Nintendo 64 version before the remake comes out, so I'm gonna have to play that very soon. And then Mass Effect. Those are 2 more thumbnail ideas. I have never really played Ocarina of Time. And I guess Majora's Mask as well, but that remake, I assume a Majora's Mask remake will come out as well, but using the same engine of whatever they're doing for the remake, but it's no. I played it around like the beginning of when it came out, but I never passed it. I never really played it. Like, it's sort of one of those things like when you think of when you're younger, like me being a giant Final Fantasy fan and not realizing, like, oh my god, like, there are more Final Fantasies that I haven't played than I did play. I will also need a nice close-up shot of your Final Fantasy 14 character from the menu screen so I can make you some thumbs for Endwalker and Dawn Trail. Okay, I will get you some. Some more PAL shells. Yeah, I really don't know what game I will play next. Like, I'm really enjoying Daybreak, so I don't know if I'll roll into Daybreak 2 or not. Or if I want to, like, you know, play Metaphor Refantasio, if I want to jump into Ocarina of Time. Like, I don't know how long, like, I don't know how long Ocarina of Time is. Like, for me, like, I picture, like, it's not too long. Like, it's probably, like, at least 40 hours type of thing. Games back then weren't overly too long. That's one of those decompilation games that some modders have been working on. Which is great. And so, like, someone has put in the mod, essentially, of, they took the 3DS version and then modded it into this PC version. So, like, it looks fucking great. But like I said, I'd like to play it before that remake comes out, which apparently is coming out 2026. I assume holiday 2026. Yeah, this has got to be like endgame here. I'm trying to think. It's like I gotta bounce out in like 45 minutes. I don't want to be doing some endgame stuff. I mean, I'll do with all these chats. I'm sure there's a few events. There'll be a dungeon or two before we get into proper endgame here. Yeah, I'm trying to decide. I'll know fairly quick. I'll have to see. I haven't played. Every time I want to play Final Fantasy 14, like in the evening, my son either wants to play Fortnite or I'm just fucking exhausted, or I've been watching soccer lately, or like last night I had baseball, so like there went that evening. But like I was gonna see like if I wanted to go back to being a Mikote or not, see how many Fantasias I got. So I don't know if I'll do that, and then I'll send you some close-ups of those, but I'll get you some. Like, do you want them like doing specific things? Some emotes or something? Or in specific, I guess not in specific areas, because you have your set ways with the backgrounds. Well, now, Iffy, I know I warned you not to play with your phone while walking. I know. Let me save my game real quick and then, hey, move it! Oh, crack! No! Oh, that hurt. Watch where you're walking. No! Oh, are you okay, Iffy? Oh, see? I told you it wasn't safe to stare down at that silly phone. Broken. My phone broke. Goodness, the screen's cracked. Oh, why are you staring to cry? Because without my phone, I need it. I need it because... Oh, when her cell phone's taken away, Iffy turns into a helpless crybaby. She made a big scene the last time. Oh, really? Oh, don't cry, Iffy. We can take it to the repair shop and they'll fix it right up for you. Uh-huh. Thanks, Gigi. Wait, Gigi? Okie dokie, to the cell phone store. Come on, Iffy, we'll hold your hand. You need to be able to cut the character out easily, essentially, so that's why I said it might be easier from the menu before you actually get into the game. So if you're, get you some good close-ups from the waist up, you want to do some emote ones, that could be fun. Okay. Oh, I can't think like that. We need Iffy to know we love her back. She's so cute this way, too. G-pose will probably help. Okay. Alright, Iffy, did you get a new phone? Cell phone bill has got a few too many zeros on it. You're screwed. Alright, so just close up of like relatively probably a plain background area. And then that way it's easier for you to just scope it on out and then you just can throw it on in there, right? Papa, you use a very unique weapon. My big syringe? Yeah, these are a common weapon in my particular industry. Should you really call it a weapon? I mean, I figured something like a scalpel would be more effective, though. Only licensed and board-certified doctors can use scalpels. And besides, syringes are easy to use. You can whack, thrust, or inject something into your opponent. Yeah, it does sound painful to get whacked, stabbed, and then injected with some kind of mystery fluid. Don't worry, I won't inoculate you. This medicine is just for bad people. And if you give them a dose of this, or even a puff of air, it's very effective at shutting them up for good. That's completely inappropriate comment to make as a nurse. Anywho, the syringe is the perfect weapon for a variety of uses. Would you like to try it out? I absolutely refuse. Oh, I'm teasing you, Gigi. I'd never give you an injection unless you're sick or a bad monster. Be careful not to get ever sick again. And we learned breadcrumbs. Are we going to talk about breadcrumbs? What about this yellow-haired girl? She spends so much money? Sweet dumpling too? Okay, I think that's broccoli we're talking about. Ah, the game industry graveyard. That's probably end game stuff. snake hater. I love that guy. I do wonder, like, who is Lucille from? Lucille? Lucille? I mean, I know who Snake Hater is obviously from. Uni, what do you got? Should go and see Kay. She's so busy. All right, go see Kay. All right, another busy day of conducting business begins. Although handling everything myself will prove to be quite a hassle. You're talking out loud, you know. Or are you trying to imply something? No, of course not. Any implications you are deriving from my comments come from your own sense of guilt. Not like I can help feeling this way. I'm too busy to do paperwork, so... Noira could do both. Don't compare me to her. But you are doing your utmost to surpass her, are you not? Comparisons are unavoidable. Ugh. If you're serious about surpassing her, you need to nurture not just strength, but all aspects of being a CPU. I know, jeez. Shut up! Before any of that, I need to help rescue my sister. My intent was to encourage her, but I suppose it came off more like a scolding lecture. Child rearing was not in my contract. I didn't sign up to be her mentor. Perhaps I should consult with Loe's Oracle regarding the methods she has used to nurture those twins. That someone needs your help. Chirp on in. Hiya! Uh-oh, monster's approaching. Are you okay? Yeah, somehow. Thank you. Good. I'll be going now. Oh, wait! Can I at least have your name? Falcom. I'll see you again. Get our strings of fate entwined once more. Lady Falcom. Oh, there you are, Falcom. Hello, is something the matter? Well, I heard a woman was being attacked by a monster here. I've taken care of it already. What? You have? I can't leave people in trouble all alone. Come on, let's go rejoin the others. You're so cool, Falcom. Hey, you! Huh? Me? I hear you're traveling with Lady Falcom. Yeah, that's true. How preposterous. She's traveling with a girl who still has some of her baby fat? But wait, traveling together, does that mean you get to bathe and sleep together too? This game gets really weird at times. No, not really. It just means... Are you sure? If you're lying, you're gonna pay big time. Lady Falcom is our savior. If you hit on her, we'll hit you. Yes, Lady Falcom belongs to everyone. What? I don't get what's going on. Are we clear? Sure, yeah, okay, yep. Welcome back. You took a while. Did something else happen? No, nothing happened at all. Is that so? Alright, if you say so, but you look troubled. What? No way, that's not true. Don't worry. I'll do anything I can help you. Just trust me. I'm yours. No. I'm not in any trouble, really. No, not at all. Well, you say so. But if you're ever in trouble, just let me know. I can't tell her that she's the reason why I'm acting nervous. I didn't know she had such fanatical fans. Yeah, those Falcom fans are pretty fanatical. We know of some. Don't we? I feel like the Falcom people should have called her Lady Laura. No recommendations on any fishing stuff. Not at all. So do we... I think... Who do we got to throw here now? We got Uni? I feel like you gotta throw Uni in there because she's got a... She can also do the HDD mode. At least maybe swap her out in Falcom. Need the healers. Them together. Alright, where are we heading now? Lean box. Mr. Billy! The giant wear-it shoes a pain. If it was small, it would have caught it for dinner. Okay. Brand new, never open, place your bids. No claims, no returns. Common sense. Alright, would you count yourself as one of those Falcom fans there, Goya? You wanna profess your love for Lady Laura? A fan, yes. A nut job, no. Lady Vert. Yes, she's the true Xbox gal. Alright, Kay, what do you got to say? Neptunia has arrived. Wow, look at this big crowd. Don't wander off, Gear. Of course I won't. And I wandered off and got lost. What am I supposed to do now? I've located you. Are you unharmed? Cave! I'm so glad you found me. Searching in this crowded area proved a daunting task. That said, you gotta follow very close to me. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with crowds. Cave, how are you able to move around in places like this so easily? I envision crowds of this size as a hail of bullets launched by a small-scale novice artillery. Come, we got a rendezvous with the others. I will clasp your hand in mine. Do not let it go. Okay, splendid. Let's move. What? Cave, you're moving so fast. Well, clotheslines. Oh, JBL came out. Oh, I'm sorry. Trampled. Oh, my toe. Squeeze! Oh god, can't breathe in this tight space. My body won't fit. Pinch. Whoa, hey, did someone just pinch my bottom? Careful. If you speak so much, you may bite your tongue by mistake. I don't know what to say. I actually, ow! I apologize for the delay. Here they are. What'd I tell you, Gear? Wait, why do you look so worn out? Yeah, why the exhaustion? I mean, we merely traversed a small crowd. This wasn't merely anything. My evasive maneuvers were perfect. No matter how thin the space, nothing enters my hitbox. Alright.
We give each other courage.
Save the game, just in case there's some craziness. 18 hours in for this. 19, I guess you could call it. Enter the game industry graveyard.
Respond if you have all managed to teleport there safely.
Into the 7 depths of hell, it looks like.
I feel so much sadness emanating from this land. This is the game industry graveyard, truly.
You think? Looks fun to me. I mean, look at all this old game junk.
How many copies of E.T. for Atari are we gonna find here?
Mom, give me your hand.
My sister's in here somewhere. Come on, enough chit-chat. Let's get back to where we last found the CPUs. All right, Gear?
Do you remember where it was, New? Yep. This is exactly where we teleported in last time, too.
We ran for our lives back then, so it stings my pride to talk about how we know where we're going.
Okay. Into business. Well, you just like.
Get them while we have the chance. I can go anytime. Yay! Broccoli's turn. Leave it to me. This is it. I need to.
Everyone's hitting hard now, which is a nice surprise.
I'll do my best. Ow, that hurt.
I mean, I don't want them hitting me hard though, so.
Yay! Death to you.
Smack. Smack, smack, smack.
Notice us?
God, we just attacked just at the right time with the sound of the thunder. Thundercats, maybe.
I did it! Great news! Leave it to me! Yeah! This is it! Take my blade! What should I do?
Ow.
I'll do my best. Yes, I did it!
Never attack both, can you? Can't make my life easier.
Victory, Mew! I need to get stronger.
Hyper heal for Nepgear.
I think I'm a... Yay! I did it! What's this? First strike chance. I can go anytime. Take this! Yay!
Oh, she switches with Compa, so.
Won't lose. This is it! This is it! Is it my turn?
You get both here? There you go.
I'll do my
Yeah, healing each other? We can't have that.
I won!
Looks like my singing is better now.
We won! We sure did.
Boring.
Oh, another one of these giant robots. Great.
To destroy
This guy certainly looks like a Decepticon this time.
Please, please calm down, Sir CFW Judge, sir.
Watch where you swing that thing. I was almost crushed flat.
I'm going to die from boredom. Hey, you!
I thought he was gonna say. I thought he said I'm going to die from Florida. I was like, look, dude. Eventually, Florida will kill us all, but not boredom. Maybe Florida is boredom.
Accept the boss's desire to vent his stress with your body, Chew.
Shut it, rat. You're just pushing your work onto me. Besides, being a punching bag ain't work at all.
Oh God.
Enough talking. I'll just destroy you both.
Hey, hang on there, boss. You just went from fighting us to outright murder.
What if fighting led to murder?
Placating CFW Judge is the worst.
Poor Wear It Shoes upset.
Like, someone's
Just keep throwing discs at it, okay?
Look, over there! It's... Oh, wait. Are they arguing? Miss Underling and Mr. Mouse are getting slapped silly.
Gah! You broads. Thank goodness you got here so fast. Hurry up and fight my boss.
Like Guardian Angel.
Yes. Fight your boss.
I knew you'd save me, Choo. What a warm welcome, you.
Doesn't make me happy, though. Not like we're obligated to help them or anything.
But we'll probably have to beat up that big guy eventually, right?
Can we do it?
Sure.
Why are you doubting us now? This is no time to get cold feet.
Well, it's not intentional, but he's the one I lost to before, so I...
Was I here with you back then? No, I wasn't. So there.
Yeah! We're all gonna fight this time, so we can't lose!
Miss Nepgear, we'll win. I could sing a nice power ballad to give you more strength.
What are you, a red mage or a bard?
You've got a pretty gut figure.
Not a red mage, a bard. A bard would be singing. Not a...
True.
I'm an idiot.
I'm good at making...
I'm an idiot, I'm an idiot, I'm an idiot.
to be more confident, you. Thank you. Gigi, it's time to make us all really super proud of you, okay?
I wish I knew if I was like at end game here.
You need to stand up with your
Like, it sort of feels like it, but sort of not.
I will.
I feel like there's... I don't know if this game's gonna end on, like,
Time has come for us to give you our true.
It's gotta be!
We
Well,
pray for your success.
Take it. Our
if all of our discs are coming together here... Lilac MK2C. Oh, you're giving me, like, new clothes.
Wow. I can feel it warming me from the inside out. Thank you very much, mascots. I can do it. I can win.
Yo, mind speeding up your dumb narrative a bit, please?
Sir CFW Judge, we brought you some new opponents. All of the CPU candidates are here to...
What? CPU candidates? Ooh, it's the weak little girl that ran from me. I haven't forgotten what you did to my eyes back then.
But do you have eyes? Aren't they just glowing things?
I'm a goddess candidate of...
Okay, this guy looks scary.
I can't I can go anytime.
Alright.
Processor unit set. Processor unit complete.
Oh, okay. So, new outfit means less clothes. Gotcha. Alright, so we got a hyper heal.
Take this.
Damn it!
Yeah, I'd be saying damn it too.
That won't work.
Oh, this guy does have some, He doesn't need a heal for 80. Like, see, that's the problem. Swap you out for Compa.
Lose.
What do you got? Photon Blade, Magic Mord, Sorcarian. I love how he just says damn it. I think that's just his deal. Ice Coffin. Got boosts. Go for it. Okay, so she's got a heal for everything, so we might want to be a little careful of what she's got. Please don't die. Revives an ally with 50%. I'll protect you. Let's see what this does.
Ice Coffin. If you're hurt, leave it to me.
Alright, so let's heal our friend over there. Can't get close enough over there? God damn it.
I'll shred you!
What should I do? This is the same magic as Ram! It's my turn!
Who's that who could swap out with what's-her-face? Falcom. Maybe we'll swap Falcom out for the other HDD chick.
This is my sword dance!
You're back at the bar, the best place to be at, Cat. What's on the menu now?
Always the rest to you! Where's the patient?
Alright, can you heal, Come on, how much closer do we have to get here?
Everyone
It's
be...
the only one I'm gonna get there. Oh, great, Stella's return. Fantastic.
Time to get serious. Now we play by my rules. Vanish into the light.
Worthless! Everyone must
won't
die!
It just wasn't a very, a large amount of damage there.
I'll do my best! It's my turn!
Let's maybe get her back there so we can,
Light speed sword dance! Mirage
How
dance!
dare you! How dare you!
I can't wait!
Almost dead. Almost dead.
Heal time!
Bring it!
Is that it?
Okay, that tickled. Tickled with a pickle. Yeah, a lot of those are just
Venom! My turn already?
hit for a decent amount.
Light speed sword dance! Mirage
How
dance!
dare you! Damn it!
What time is it over there? It's got to be closer to like what? 9, 10 o'clock at night would be my guess.
Ice coffee.
This might do it.
If you're hurt, leave it to me.
Yeah, I think we just don't mess around here. Heal everybody.
I can do this. Hey!
I'll shred you!
Owie!
Yeah, knew that was gonna happen, but we're okay. Oh, so you can't turn it back on. Okay.
I'm moving back. I won't lose.
So far, your favorite Mass Effect character is Tally. Yeah, she's good people.
It's my turn!
How's that Sapporo treat me? We're all said and done. I would get another one, but I gotta bounce in like 20 minutes anyway, so
This is my sword dance!
otherwise I'd be all over having another one.
Worthless! Worthless! No! This is unacceptable!
I still have to get better.
Fishing controller. I remember the fishing controller for the Sega Dreamcast for Rappala's fishing game.
Yeah!
I wonder if I'm as strong as...
I'm gonna be invincible! Level up, you!
I leveled!
I wish my lives remaining went...
Everyone's just leveling up.
I'm going to get even!
I can
How
feel
many levels are you giving out? How many people are in this party?
Impossible! I... lost?
You did lose, Mr. Judge.
Possible! Not possible! Ah!
No way! They blew up Judge?
We did.
That's crazy, It's gotta be a dream!
This ain't the time to hang around and talk about it. We gotta run, quick! We did it! We won! Goodness, hooray!
Was your stream behind again? No, it wasn't behind that much.
Opponent twice.
I know YouTube, like when I start up the stream, YouTube is generally about 5 seconds
We
behind.
can celebrate later. Use the share site.
Like just from what I am live, and then adding in on all of your other stuff, like you're probably 10 to 15 seconds behind would be my general guess. You're having a passion fruit cocktail. Would that set you back?
So much pain.
Sounds expensive.
Come on! Hurry up and get them down! I'm trying! Wait for me, Neptune! I see a light. I feel
Yeah, I mean, you are. What time is it over there?
I
10, 11 o'clock at night?
can move.
Blonde! Blonde!
Ram,
7 dinars.
Did you come to save me? Blonde!
We just reunited after a long time, so how about you stop crying, huh?
Oh, not as late as I would have thought it would be. 7:40.
wow, that took a while. I figured
So it looks like all the sisters are back now.
Mr. Uni.
I'm sorry.
This feels like this happy ending of ending games here, maybe.
Oh, don't apologize or anything. I can tell how much stronger you are now. Thank you for coming.
Chesty LaRue, her fucking chest would enter the room 8 years before she would come in.
Junior, I feel like it's been a really long time.
Neptune, is it really you? This isn't a mirage, right? I was able to save you, right?
Yes, you certainly did. You've done well. Good girl.
Oh, okay, sure.
Neptune!
What fans are bigger nut jobs or weirdos? The Neptunia fans or the Falcom fans? Just rest your head here on my dirty pillows.
This is a nosebleed treasure trove!
Boo! I want to talk to Nep Nep too.
Give the siblings some time alone, Compa. They've got a lot to say, I'm sure.
My, I'm so envious of the others. Here I am without a sister to embrace me after so long.
Lady Vert, I'm happy to see you. Miss Chica is very...
What's holding those things up?
Your safe return.
Come on now.
The Nep family is back together.
Because it ain't gravity.
One thing left to do, New.
Yeah, knock ASIC back into the hole they crawled out of.
Classic underboob.
The Guardian of the Graveyard has been vanquished, has he?
Okay.
How pathetic. He truly was the weakest of us 4 felons.
Indeed. He had long been a disgrace to our cause.
Ironic, coming from 2 others who have been defeated by the very same children.
But I didn't lose! I simply could not bear to harm such cuties!
I will admit my defeat, but mark my words. I shall soon vindicate myself by crushing them underfoot.
When do you plan on doing that? The next game?
Care. Those pests can do nothing to stop the gears that have already begun to turn.
Just a little longer before our goddess is revived.
Our time is nigh.
All for our goddess, the deity of sin.
Save? Yes. I'll take the opportunity to save. I'm also going to take this opportunity to bounce on out. I got to go at 1, so I might as well just going to take advantage of that because I don't know what's happening here. I mean, I guess I'll save, but and see what sort of comes up of this. Oh, it's another chapter, so that's not what I wanted to start. Not another chapter. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bounce on out before things get really hectic into this quite possible
With this mission a success,
final chapter
path to our victory can now
of this game. And I thank you all for coming in. Cats, enjoy your time in Bahrain. Enjoy your 7 Dinair cocktails. Have a few, if you can. Tell the boyfriend to buy you a few. And I'll be back tomorrow with Trails Through Daybreak again. Before I have to go back to work for another weekend. And then I'm back off again. But, yeah. So, as always, a little bit happier stream today than getting bad news. I currently await bad news coming eventually for my car, but currently not yet. So, as always, ladies and gentlemen, I bounce out and say a goodbye and good night. Peace. Better timing today, biscuits. Later, taters. Bye, everybody. Peace.
Where's Blonde?
I don't know where she is. You tell me.